That's right. It's about that time. We're already hitting 3,000 days on the hardcore world. It's been a long time running. This is also a completely no totem run, and this is the longest I've ever actually survived in Minecraft in a single world with no totem. And along the way, we've done some amazing projects, like starting it all off with the pillager outpost transformation. Now, my only issue is that I don't really actually know where a pillager outpost is in this world. I mean, technically I do, right? We got the PaulGG shaker cup over here, and this thing, it is an outpost. I mean, look, they're spawning, but in a way I've already transformed it into a magnificent home. You know what? The video done, guys. Roll the credits. It's over. Oh, relax, everyone. I give you a nice home, and this we're gonna chill. So anyways, as I was saying, we're gonna have to find another pillager outpost because I'm not tearing that one down. I might have a backup plan for that though, if we don't find another one. Aha, there we go. We got ourselves a pillager outpost. I thought I remembered there was one being over here because in the last video, oh, there's actually a lays here too. Because in the last video, when I was looking for a pink sheep, I remember this rendered in when I found the, oh, hey, how's it going? When I found the pink sheep. And I also just realized from that last video, I still have the blue axolotl in my, I mean, he's pink in my hand. Please, Minecraft, fix that. But he's blue. I mean it. I swear. In that last video, I had you guys comment down below a name that I could be able to name him. And I took him on a dangerous adventure. So guys, I'll be right back. Luckily though, this isn't too far away from home. So on my way home, you know, I mean, we do got villages. There's also ocean monuments. There's actually a handful of different vanilla Minecraft structures that we could upgrade. What if, like, because people always talk about playing modded Minecraft, you know, what if we just make modded Minecraft? What if I make my own trees, an entire biome with a custom village, and you guys just witness me playing God in Minecraft and creating things? And that's kind of what I'm doing. I built a giant pig, and still honestly one of my favorite builds so far. Now that we're back home, got a creeper in our house. Let's name this blue axolotl, which the most liked comment in that video was Stitch, which I assume is from Lilo and Stitch, which I vibe with the name. I think it fits. Also, everyone was commenting that I can name it while it's in the bucket, and I hope that's true. And so now we got to put Stitch in his enclosure along with all the rarest mobs in Minecraft. All these beautiful rare mobs. Brown panda. Love you. You're awesome. Anyways, go ahead and drop him in right there. And does his name tag work? It does. Okay, cool. So the bucket transfers the name tag to him. Now, if you guys missed this video, you should definitely go check it out because some of the rarest mobs in Minecraft, really hard to get, and we got them. I thought we were missing the pink sheep for a second. A little worried. Now back on task at the pillager outpost. Now, if I'm being honest, the pillager outpost, it's just kind of, it's just really small. Oh, wait. Like, how is this thing gonna house all of, wow, there is so many of these things spawning right now, bro. Also, what you got in here? You got some iron, got a little bottle of enchanting, a bunch of garbage. All right, moving on. It's just so small, and I feel like it just needs to be big and also cooler. But these guys are definitely going to be a problem, like a big one, because they are going to clap my cheeks while I'm working on this. And so what I'm thinking about doing here, I'm thinking about building up 4 walls with little watchtowers on each one of them, and then also a just gigantic tower in the middle full of different rooms and layers and levels so that they could all live in it happily ever after. And first things first, I got to make sure I grab plenty of iron so that then we can build up a bunch of iron golems so that then they can defend me while I build up the new pillager outpost. Bro, why are these things spawning everywhere in my world during thunderstorms? There's no way. I'm about to just chop down some wood. Yep, that's what I thought, dude. I knew it. Bro, I'm in disbelief every time I see these things. Maybe they're not as rare as I thought. Maybe they're dumb. All right, you know what, Skelly Horses, you be free. All right, you guys live your life. You know what, better yet, actually, we're gonna go ahead and name one of these Dinner Bone. So there we go. You can live your life happily ever after, pal. You go on. Live your life. Was it worth the name tag? Was it worth the level? Was it worth the meme? Absolutely. And now that that's out of the way, it's time to get to chopping down a bunch of wood because this will be a fairly large build. So we're going to need a lot of this. No, I literally just had the realization that I started chopping down all these trees and this is spruce wood, but pillager outposts use they use dark oak. Luckily though, I do know magic, and with a little bit of a swish, there we go. Now that looks a lot better. A lot of dark oak instead of spruce, and I definitely didn't have to completely demolish an entire dark oak forest for this. But however, regardless, and fortunately we should have plenty of stone for this project. And well, if we don't, then I guess I gotta punch rocks. But now that we got all the resources that we're gonna need for building up our new pillager outpost, now we need to begin taking down the old one, which I do have a bit of an idea. Now let's see if this works. Now, in theory, you'd imagine blowing this up would just get rid of it real easily. Oh, it didn't really spread to the bottom ones. And also, I don't know if this is actually going to work anymore. Now I'm second guessing myself, and I might be sad. Because if I could just blow up the whole thing, that means less mining and less having to deal with these guys. But it does not seem like it's really working all that well. Oh, there we go. It's kind of made a mess. Never mind. I thought it would like kind of, never mind. Just never mind. Okay, I'm gonna need pumpkins. We're spawning iron golems, and we got to do this the hard way. Deconstruction is it's gonna be a little bit challenging dealing with these guys. Also, I got a bad omen, so I'm gonna need me some Mommy Milky. Iron golems. I need you to put down the hurt on all of them. Hello? Oh, 9 shears. There we go. Fight! And boom. I did it wrong. I take 2. Let's act like that never even happened. And boom. Bruh. What? How am I building? What? Okay, now it works. Wait a second. I think I figured it out. Well, there was grass touching the bottom of the block, and then it wasn't letting me summon him. Like, watch. I'll put one right here, and then because there's a grass block right there, I'm not gonna be able to spawn him. See? Then I get rid of the grass block, and then I pop this on it, and it spawns him. Okay, and have a little armpit hair. What's wrong with it? Now that we got some iron golems lurking around, now I can just easily chop away at the rest of this real quick. And there we go. Deconstruction of the entire tower is complete. Thanks to all of my friends following me around, keeping me safe. With the tower out of the way, now we can do a bit of terraforming so that I can know we got enough room for this thing. Like I said, I plan on making it fairly large. Oh no, buddy, do you need a snack? There you go. Now you're looking a lot better. Come get your PaulGG ingots all around for everybody. And there we go. Now we got a nice big flat area that we can be able to build up a brand new castle for all these pillagers. Hey, who did that? Who shot at me? Who did it? It was you. You shall pay. Regardless, now it's time to just kind of create the outline of this entire thing so that I get a real good vision of how I'm going to be building it up. Now, for the outline of this thing, I'm going to start off with the walls, which I wanted to be like a 3x3 so that then they can be able to run on top of the walls and spawn on top of the walls. I also can't forget that there's going to be towers at each of the corners. Excuse me, sir. Take care of him, please. Security, thank you. I also need this back side of the wall to go pretty far because I want the main structure of the house to attach to that back wall. So then there could be an entrance over here and then like a courtyard on that side. It sounds kind of confusing, I know, because I'm a little bit confused myself. However, they're getting that PaulGG special and they're gonna enjoy it, because if they don't, then I'm gonna burn it back down to the ground and they get nothing to live in. Now we got everything pretty much outlined. And also, can you guys comment down below why the heck these guys just are not fighting unless they're right up against the guys? Like, the iron golems won't hit them unless they're like up against them. It takes so long. It's like they're lagging or something. Maybe there's too many iron golems, I don't know. I mean, most of them have died because they gave up on fighting. It's like then I rejuice them and then it's a waste of iron. You'll shoot him, he ain't even mad. Oh, I mean, that time we got a little upset. It's taking him forever. Regardless though, back to the outline. We got the entire wall that'll wrap around the house. We got the house itself that'll be attached to the wall, where there will be another back entrance over here. There'll be a balcony up on the wall. It'll all make sense, don't worry. It looks kind of weird right now, but it'll work. The house itself will be over here, multi-story. Might make it slightly larger now that I'm looking at it, but now with the outline pretty much all set up, we can now begin the process of building up the walls and such. So bad news, I've kind of ran out of stone. Well, stone brick specifically, but also good news, I realized I don't want to make the whole thing out of stone brick. I think it would look pretty good if I interweave a bit of dark oak wood, and maybe I'll fill it in with like fences or something like that. That looks, ooh, I mean, it's looking pretty snazzy actually. I kind of like that a lot. That way, by doing that, then I obviously get a lot of stone back, so it'll make it a little bit easier. But also I need to add like some texture to it. So yeah, let me mix in a bit of cobblestone. There we go, a little something like that. Definitely need to add some more stone to it as well. However, I do want to also fill all this in with wood with where the pathway will be. So they'll be running around up here. Then I gotta close up the wall and create kind of like hallways on the inside with it. Look here, guy down there that's shooting me in the butt. You've made a mistake. Say hello to my friend now. And then just close it on up. Definitely making some good progress. Got the entire wall closed in now. So now there's like these hallways where in reality I probably should add this wood thing on this side as well, so that there's some texture on the inside other than just the house. But I also need to add a bit of design elements to the outside of this, you know, by like adding like some little like pillars, some like trapdoors and stuff like that. The wall's still nowhere near being done. However, it is coming along and we're making great progress. This is shaping up to possibly be my favorite build I've ever done. If it's gonna turn out anything like the way I'm envisioning it, it's gonna be a nice piece of garbage. Also, ironically, it seems like the wall's doing a really good job at keeping all of the pillagers out, which wasn't the design, but it's gonna make it a lot easier while building it, that's for sure, because then they get stuck on the outside. It's just kind of weird that they're not really spawning on the inside, considering the inside was like the pillager outpost. Now, with the majority of the wall pretty much all set up, what I want to do is kind of build out some like little watchtowery type of things here. I need to kind of test this, and I don't know exactly how I want to do it, so it might end up being ugly. I don't know yet. I just have an idea and like a vision, something like that, so then it's got some more depth to it and some texture and shape. Now all I really need to do is add like a nice little triangular shapy roof on top, really seal the deal on this there bad boy. God, please don't look like a cupcake. Every time I do one of these, it looks like a cupcake, and then my comment section's gonna laugh at me. Hold on, wait a second. I'm doing something. It's not looking cupcakey. I think it's gonna look good. Hold on. The only downside of this is I'm gonna have to repeat all of this on the other towers, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have that in me. I think we've done it. I think I've evolved as a Minecraft player, because that roof, it looks pretty castle-y to me. It's got that kind of like raising, I don't know how to describe it, like it's like sharply raising up higher and higher, rather than the traditional I just stack one block on top of the other, you know? Like, I mean, it needs a little bit of work right there, but regardless, I'm vibing with it. Like, instead of that stair being there, I'll put a block and a slab. Now, like I said, I am gonna need to do this on every single one of the other corners, which I actually think is gonna be a lot easier than I thought it would be. So there we go. Now it's starting to look like a castle and not like a kindergartner's Minecraft project. I mean, this thing, all we need really is the actual castle in the middle, but it's got that kind of, you know, rugged, castle-y, medieval-y feel with the courtyard. Did that guy just go in that wall? I swear I just saw it. Also, iron golems are clearly failing and it's not really working out anymore. These guys are getting impatient and they don't want to wait for a house. I still gotta add some more texture, guys. I swear I'm an architect. I'm worth every single penny you're paying. Now, finally, with majority of the wall out of the way, I'd still, like I said, need to decorate it and everything and actually add like, you know, some more design elements to it. But I figured we'd do that once the house is done, because we'll also be doing that to the house. Now I can finally begin working on the house, starting with the first level. And there we go. Now level 1 of the house is complete. I just kind of, like I said, need to do a little bit of decorating, but when you walk in through the imaginary front doors that aren't there yet, you're greeted with a nice big open floor plan. Like I said, I wanted to create another opening in the back so that they could just freely walk in and out. I mean, this is all their land. And then there will be a second story, maybe a third. You got your windows. I'm going to add some lanterns and stuff like that. But to get to the second floor, inside the wall is the staircase that'll take you up on either side, and then I'll have like a balcony thing over here. It'll be pretty cool, trust me. But now we need to start working on the second level, which is going to kind of bolster out a little bit, create some nice texture, and then just essentially build up the same design but on a second level, which will be slightly larger, and it should hopefully look good. I did end up getting really close to this tower though. Definitely needed the wall to be a slightly bit bigger, but too late for that now. So, and we're definitely using slabs for the floor of the second level because I'm a brokey and I'm tired of flying home to get more stone. Now the upstairs is definitely coming along. Got some nice windows. I'll build a little platform because they're short boys, kind of like what I did on the first level right here, where they could just like walk up and look out their windows. But I'm struggling to think about how I'm gonna I guess enclose this backside without it just being so flat. What I wanted to do was add a balcony over here, so I think what I'm gonna end up having to do is kind of fell on the stairs, create like some sort of doorway right here where it's just gonna look so funky, this like short little corridor. I think that's all I can do right now. I could just make a roof like that. Oh my gosh, we got two guys with flags on their backs, so now I can't kill either one of them. And then where are my iron golems? Like, I'm spawning iron golems all the time, and here they are wandering out in the fields enjoying their life. You're supposed to be protecting me. Get in there. I don't want to get a bad omen. Come on now, brother, there's another one. Get in there. And back to work. I could create kind of like a roof structure-y type of thing over here that'll kind of just overhang to the wall. Then we build out a little balcony thing. Ow, brother. Let's talk about it. There we go. This method should work. I mean, it's not very even. However, it should work once I get to the roof portion, because it won't be one of those traditional, you know, boxy roofs. It'll be like one of these. However, the backside's not too flat. I'll add a little bit of color in there because I forgot to do that shapy rectangular thing. I'm talking to you. But the outside of the castle itself is looking pristine. This actually is my favorite build I've done so far, and I'm not even done yet. I woke up and chose to be a professional Minecrafter today. I'll be honest. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm gonna do my own horn. Regardless, now it is officially time to pop a roof on this bad boy real quick. There we go. Now that is a roof. I mean, it's not that awesome, I'll be honest. This roof was a huge pain. Like, if I could go back in time and restructure this house to where the backside was even with the front, I would appreciate myself so much, because unfortunately doing this backside a different shape than the front made it feel impossible to do the roof. It's yeah, I mean, we're just not gonna look up when we're inside, right? You wouldn't do that. Regardless though, now that the roof is completed, the house is done, the wall is all set up, all we need to do is a bit of decorating around the place so then it really feels castle-y. I mean, it already feels very castle-y, I would say, but we need more. Like, I want to add a bit of walls like this, maybe have some breaks in it so that then I can add like some fences. Oh yeah, no, that looks pretty snap. Hey, chill. We'll just kind of do that all the way around this thing. There we go. Now that does add a decent bit more texture to these towers and everything. Having the fences going all the way up. Now, next thing I want to add onto the wall at least is those like iconic looking, medievally looking type of things that sit at the top where you like use it as cover when you're overlooking. I have no idea what they're called, but I'm trying here. And ideally, I wanted to have some staircases like that. There we go. A little something like that. I don't know why it makes the wall so much more intimidating by just having those little like barrier things that they can hide behind, but now I need to do them all the way around it, so at least that way it is consistent. There we go. Now we got the wall accented all the way around except for the back, of course, but now it's looking very intimidating. And honestly, I don't really know what else I would really add to this right now, because I did a little bit of accenting on the house also with the same kind of like fence wall texture thing, and I'm honestly super happy with how this build looks as is. I mean, I need to get rid of these iron golems so that the pillagers could truly enjoy it without getting their cheeks clapped every couple seconds. But otherwise, you know, they got their little wall corridor things that they're able to go in and out of. The courtyard, you know what, this could use a little bit of something. That needs some love. Basically just gonna move in like their logs and stuff that they mine or chop down or whatever. They're like base camp resources, and just basically grab like all this stuff that's out here and just take it in, including this little tent. And I would add like a farm for food for them, but I already know that they're just gonna trample it and not appreciate it. I don't think these guys really eat food anyways, judging by the looks of them. And I just tore down that little tent, but I already don't really remember how it goes. So we're gonna wing it. Here, you know what? For food, just because I'm a nice guy, I'll give them the leftover pumpkins. I think they deserve it. Honestly, they helped me out so much while building this house. And it's not like I'm gonna need any more iron golems, because once these guys are pieced out, it's over with and it's their house. By that I mean castle. Regardless though, I'm happy with how this build turned out. Definitely my favorite build in this entire world as of right now, guys. Comment down below what you think of this build and how it all tied together, because I know these guys loved it. And you know what's better than building a house for pillagers? Building a house for villagers, like the giant villager vending machine. This trading outpost was a real game changer for the world. And now for building up this vending machine, I want it to be big, and I do mean big, kind of like majority of our projects that we've been doing in this world. Because like I said, I want it to be the one-stop shop where I just go there to make tons of emeralds, get tons of villagers, and do anything villager related that I could possibly need. And now if you've been following this series along since the beginning, you would know that technically I do have a villager trading hall, and it's raining. Why is it got rain? As I was saying, we do technically have a villager trading hall, and it's an underwater city, which, I mean, as cool as that is, it's like a bit disorganized and dysfunctional. And I mean, yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm kind of tired of having to come down here to do villager related things and be stuck with them and them just running around everywhere. So I want this to be a little bit more organized and a lot easier to use. And so for building up something this big though, I'm going to want to slap it on a nice big flat-ish area. And it's probably going to end up right here, I'll be honest, because I'm going to be way too lazy to fly far away for it. So you can see the house over there, and then it'll be right here. This should be flat enough to be able to work with. All I need to do is a tiny bit of terraforming. There we go. Now that should be a nice, big flat area for a gigantic vending machine full of villagers. Just such a, I don't know, stupid idea. But I feel like it's gonna work. Now next, all we need to do is kind of figure out how we want to design this thing. I'm thinking big, rounded at the top, in some sort of shade of red, because I feel like when you think of a vending machine, at least me, I think of like a Coca-Cola vending machine. It's got the most like iconic colors. Now, if we want to do red, that means that we're going to either have to do red concrete, which is going to require a lot of sand and a whole lot of gravel. To then make red concrete powder and turn that into red concrete, which is, I mean, it's very red. Yeah, I mean, it looks like, you know, Coca-Cola colors, but there is another red block that I'm kind of curious of. I just got to fly really far away to get to it. And that block being red terracotta. That's really red terracotta? I don't know why. I felt like I remember it looking a little bit different. Because like, honestly, the side-by-side is, that's a big difference. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with red concrete, which is kind of unfortunate. I was really hoping red terracotta would look good, because then all I have to do is mine terracotta. But now I need to get a bunch of sand and gravel. Now getting sand should be easy, because thanks to my comment section for turning me into an absolute animal who loves to be able to get sand using TNT, it's not too bad actually. I just gotta litter the Minecraft earth with a bunch of TNT and it does all the mining for me. Now, I still don't know for sure if this is the faster method of getting sand. All I do know is that it's kind of the lazy way, and honestly, I'm kind of for it. You gotta spend sand to get more sand. And all we gotta do is light it up. And watch the chaos. Yo, that creeper is in the wrong spot. Oh, wait, hold up. Hey, relax, boy. Get over there with that TNT. Here, let me show you the way. Here, let's make an example out of you and your kind, huh? How about you go hang out over there? Blow up some TNT for me. Now, all I need to do is run around in all the ditches and collect all of my sand. Finally, after looting up all that sand, we got ourselves 2 shulker boxes full, which, I mean, actually, let me figure out that math real quick, because it takes about 5 sand to be able to make 1 TNT. Then if I want to make 64 TNT, that's what, 5 stacks of sand. If I want to use 5 stacks of sand I invested, then I'm profiting about, what, like almost 2 shulker boxes full or something? I don't know. Try to be big brain. It's not working. Brain's fried. All I know is that that's a lot of sand for the little amount of TNT that I did invest in this. So maybe the comment section's right, all right? Maybe TNT is the best method to get sand. Regardless, if I need more, I'll come back here and I'll blow up the planet even more. But for now, I do need a ton of gravel. And gravel sucks because the best place to get it is in the nether. Now, all I gotta do is find myself a bunch of that. Also, getting gravel in the nether is not that hard. It's just, it can be a little painful, because all of a sudden you can be submerged in lava. Like that. Look, all that gravel just fell down in the lava. Bruh. Oh, gosh dang it. I hate this place. Excuse me here. I'm working here. Oh, this is looking like a juicy pile. That's what I'm talking about. Now, finally, after much shoveling, we're at a shulker box and a half, and I'm throwing in the towel because 1, I hate this place and I'm tired of being here. And 2, my little spoon's starting to hurt a little bit. Look at this thing. If I need to come back for more gravel, I guess I'm gonna have to, but honestly, I'd rather just start the project. I was pretty sure I do still have some gravel at home. Why is that raining again? It's always raining in this stupid world. Now, we've pretty much gathered almost all of the resources except for one, and that is the actual red dye to make the red concrete. Unfortunately, I do have some... Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be enough. I'll be honest. It's a lot, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Still gonna need a little bit more red dye, but luckily, I think I do know a place, because I'm pretty sure Meadows biomes gets like these little bursts of tons of flowers. So all you need to do is basically fly around until you find one. There we go. That looks like plenty. This should definitely take care of the red dye.
A few moments later.
Now we should have plenty of concrete prepared. All we need to do is basically turn it from the powdery stuff into the actual concrete. Now I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, just pour it. Just pour water on top of the concrete after you place it. But like, I don't know. I kind of want to make it like rounded at the top. I want to make an outline. For that, I'm going to need actual concrete. So I'm going to turn the cobblestone generator into an auto concreteinator, basically, by just simply placing down a ton of concrete all the way up this. And now whenever I mine this, blocks will essentially just rain down from the heavens all the way up above the clouds, and it just gets turned into concrete as it comes down, since the water is literally right there in the staircase, and it should be all Gucci gang. Once this row runs out, then it goes on to the next row and the next row and the next row. Now we should be good to go. Pretty much mined every single one of my concrete that I had into actual concrete. Mine the concrete in the turn the powder into concrete, which now means that we can finally begin construction on this bad boy. Let's start off by doing a bit of the outline so that I can know exactly how big this thing's gonna actually be, because I want there to be plenty of space on the inside for villagers to have like rooms and stuff like that, because like I'm gonna be job coordinating everything. I also want there to be like windows, because I'm not an animal, okay? I want all my hard workers to enjoy the daylight every now and then. Nani? Why is that? Well, Minecraft, please stop this. I could literally see. Oh, and it's gone. Take a little snack break up here. I want this thing to be pretty big all the way around, because there's gonna be a lot of different rooms, a lot of different jobs, and a whole lot of residents. Can Paul land on this post? Impossible challenge. Find out on this episode of Hopefully I'm Not Gonna Die Right Now attempting this, and I'm so sick. There we go. Now we pretty much got majority of it outlined. Now these windows are essentially all the rooms that all the villagers are going to be living in, because there's 12 different jobs for villagers. So then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rooms. All I got to do really is fill in the walls, and I realized the roof has to be different. Like it just can't be all red, because that'd be ugly. So I'm probably going to do the white roof, because the white and red obviously would look spectacular together. And I could do white concrete, but I'm realizing that like concrete doesn't really have that much of a texture to it. So white concrete would be all right, but it could be better. And by better, I mean that I could get a ton of quartz. Excuse me, sir, I'm working here. Hey, don't make me say it twice, brother. I'm working here.
Bye, have a great time.
Then I could craft up a bunch of quartz blocks. Then I could sauce them into the auto smelter so that then they could turn into smooth quartz. And now I want to try to build the roof out of smooth quartz, because it still has that like visual texture and shade to it, while also not having like any lines connecting it. And I think it'll be a lot better for a roof for the giant vending machine, instead of it being concrete, which is just like, I think like stark white. It looks like paper. And now for using this quartz, like I said before, my goal is to try to build up, well, first an outline around this ledge, just so that there's like a tiny bit of depth to it. Honestly, this thing is going to serve absolutely no purpose, just merely aesthetics. Holy crap, dude. Swift Sneak go crazy. I'm in the groove. I'm placing so fast. What the? As I was saying, though, what I want to do is try to build up kind of like a rounded roof. I got to get the shape down first. And let's see how that one looks. It needs to be taller and more rounder. There we go. Now that's looking much better. Now we got a nice rounded rooftop. Then I could maybe like write some sort of text with like red blocks on the inside of it. Oh yeah, that already looks really cool, actually. My only problem is that if I'm going to need to widen this thing, I got to redo the roof. And now essentially all I really need to do for this next phase is just basically fill everything in. And now that I've pretty much got the walls and the roof completely filled in, now it's time to begin working on the actual, like setting up the rooms and stuff like that. Basically, this corridor right here, I added on like a few more blocks and had to redo the roof because I'm an idiot. But I'm also going to add probably some black concrete here, I realized, because I want it to look like, you know, where you swipe your credit card or you put in cash or something like that, you know? And then this will be where the staircase is that'll go up to each floor. So we'll have a staircase going up to that level, which is the first level. Then we'll have another one going up to that level, and then so on and so on. Oh my gosh, Paul not using spruce. I know, for once in my life, I'm leveling up, guys. I'm using a different wood, being a little bit different, more so that it's just, well... Unfortunately, spruce looks really ugly with the red, and also my eyes are starting to hurt looking at all this red. I really need to get in some other color. And this is staircase up to level 1, which I'm gonna basically build out a gigantic floor for it. Then I'm also gonna build some walls dividing each of the rooms. And then I want to fill in all the windows with white stained glass just to kind of fit to the theme and the aesthetic. Oh yeah, now that's definitely looking really nice. I'm liking that. Now I can actually see like the shape of the room instead of it just being a red blur like the other ones. I do need to finish up with the other rooms, basically doing all the exact same thing. Now finally, every single villager room is all set up, ready for any single job. So what I'm thinking is line the outside of each of the floors with, you know, some chests and stuff that I would use to trade with those type of villagers. Like if this was a librarian, I'd have a chest out here with, you know, I like paper and paper, I guess. I don't know. And basically every single floor is currently identical until we decorate each individual room. And yeah, I probably am going to regret doing these stairs. However, getting down's not that hard, but going up is absolute pain. And I probably should have done a water elevator. It's a little too late for that. Oh, also at the bottom level, we got ourselves the villager breeder farm. Okay, let me get some villagers now, since that's kind of the next goal here. Bring some villagers all the way over to the vending machine. What the heck was that? Oh, it's the traveling merchant. Brother, you can't just let your llama hang low like that. You're also selling garbage, and for that, you shall perish. Now, surely his llama, yep, I knew it would survive. Llamas are built like dump trucks. As I was saying, though, I'm going to need to get some villagers. Coincidentally, this guy's literally hanging out right here. All right. So this is villager number 1. Now, let me just lure him in with a job. Come on, champ. I know you want it. I see the motivation in your eyes to start your new 9-to-5 over here. Just be a little bit faster about it, please. Good lad. Now let's get going inside the vending machine. Uh-oh. I think yep. No, I forgot to put any, some torches in here. Oh, perfect. He actually just walked right in. All I need to do is get him up here. Ooh. Just like, oh, all right. Let's try. You got it. You got it, champ. Get in there. There it is. And now we go get another. And now we go get another villager. And villager number 2 acquired. Man, I'm loving the way this build's turning out. Look at this giant vending machine. Once I add the little card reader thing on the right, it'll look just like a vending machine. Imagine if it was just all G Fuel though, you know what I'm saying? You punch in your code PaulGG at checkout, you choose your G Fuel flavor, or even better yet, the PaulGG shaker. And now villager number 2 on his way in. Come on, brother, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Nope. Oh, I got worried. Okay, hold on. Let me open that one. W. Perfect. And now all I gotta do is basically breed these 2, and then they register that these beds are accessible, or they should at least. I'm just gonna give them a crazy amount of potatoes, because potatoes are the best. God, I love potatoes. All right, now they should be able to breed. Moment of truth. And okay, nope, they have issues. They're having problems, and I don't like that. I don't like them having problems. Although I think I know what the problem is. Jesus, the problem is the stupid door. I think the problem is that the villagers can't quite reach these beds. Now let's see how it goes. Nope, still not. Alrighty. Okay, this way's gotta work. I literally just need the babies to be able to get out and then you guys to stay. And they're just refusing. What? Maybe you guys just aren't compatible, huh? Oh. Okay, if they can't have babies with the beds literally right next to them, then it's never gonna work. All right, no, I hate you guys. Nope, there's something wrong with you. Get another villager. Oh, wait. What? I finally get another villager over here, and they did end up having... Why? I guess mission accomplished. All I really needed was villagers to know that there's beds over here and that their kids can go over here, so then when they grow up, they'll be too big to fit back in here. Wow, I just realized how short I am. Oh, man. And then basically, they'll just indefinitely keep breeding. They come out here. This room fills up with villagers primed and ready to go upstairs. Speaking of upstairs, though, now it's finally time to get to decorating the upstairs and setting up like all the jobs and stuff. First floor, I'm definitely going to prioritize like Lectern, Fletcher, and Farmers, since those are probably going to be the two that I'm going to use the most, which means I'm going up the least amount of stairs. So let's just decorate this thing, set up all the jobs. There we go. It's feeling pretty knowledgeable in here. We got all the bookshelves. We got their jobs. Why is there a shadow right there? I don't know. Up next, we'll do the Fletchers. There we go. Now that should be good enough. Honestly, there's not too much about Fletchers other than the fact that they like gravel for flint. They like arrows, they like crossbows and bows, and that's, yeah, I mean, that's kind of all they get. And finally, up next, we got ourselves the Farmers. There we go. Now we got our farm going for all of the farmers and stuff. And now, honestly, the rest of the floors, they're mostly villagers that don't really matter. So, yeah. Now, finally, after much time, we've built up every single villager job, decorated each and every single one of their rooms. So then, like, you know, for the cartographers, we got a little map. This is the only map I had. You got the smokers and stuff for all the meat boys. Got the brew boys room all set up. The blast furnace and all that, too. The leather workers, let's be honest, like, yeah, they're kind of lame. Now, there's only one major flaw in the entire vending machine, and it's something I didn't really realize, is that there's actually 13 villager jobs, not 12. And so technically we are missing one villager's job, and I didn't really realize it until now, and that being the fishermen, because their job's supposed to be the barrel, and yeah, we kind of glazed over them. Glossed over them. I would never glaze a villager. Regardless, though, other than that, I think the vending machine's pretty perfect. I just got to add the little card reader thing over there. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. So essentially just added a little bit of glass for buttons, a little red dot and a green dot for, I don't know, an indicator light or something, and then a little card reader cash thing. Now I think it tied together and actually looks much more like a vending machine. And now that that's there, and essentially all I got to do is escort every single one of these villagers to their new homes. Oh, I hear an iron golem. There's definitely gonna be a lot of iron golems just roaming around in this thing, which I think is fine. I'm just hoping that these villagers will just be like, oh, there's a job upstairs. Let me go get that. And then I could just easily get the villagers up here one by one. Like, watch, I'm opening up those gates. Now there should be a villager being like, oh, there's a job up. Nope, no one cares. Okay, well, this is gonna be a really painful, long process, but essentially the vending machine's done. I just gotta get these guys actually upstairs into each one of their rooms. Oh, look, see, he knows there's hard work to do up here. So it won't be too bad, at least. I can actually just do this whole escorting thing. Now that villager vending machine's over with, it's time to rate some Minecraft biomes in a gigantic tier list and build every single one of them into it. Also wanted to give a huge shout out for the inspiration of this video to Lockdown Life, because he did his own tier list of rating all the different mobs in the game. So you guys should definitely go check out that video after this one. But to get started on this project, I'm going to need a lot of black concrete, a lot of it, which the best way to get black dye is squids. So let's get to the murder montage, shall we? It's like they're running away. He's like, run, evasive maneuvers. I gotta get out of here. Now we should be good to go on Squid Ink so that we have plenty of black dye, but now we're in the desert because I need more sand. I should build a sand duper, but something about sand dupers that feel like super cheap. I don't know. Guys, comment down below. Do I just finally build a sand duper for once, or do I just continue to ruin Mother Nature? Now we should be good to go on plenty of sand. Now we can head on home so that we can drop off all this sand, since pretty much like, oh, actually we have gravel here. Oh my, we have a ton of sand actually. Okay, well now we have plenty of sand. This must be left over from when we built the giant vending machine. However, I am still gonna need a lot more gravel, which of course the best place to get gravel is in the nether, unfortunately. This place is stupid. It stinks. There's mobs in here. Who needs to shovel gravel when honestly you got a little bit of magic? Hit your inventory with a 1, a 2, and a 3. There we go. Now we got a lot of gravel with just some magic. Definitely didn't have to slave away in the nether, flying around, fighting mobs, trying not to fall in the lava. But one good thing is when I was fighting a ghast up in the air like this, I did actually manage to find the holy grail of gravel, and then half of it fell in the lava. Oh, no, but it still helped out. And now all I need to do is essentially craft up all this concrete. And I'm definitely gonna have to convert a lot of this into actual concrete because I'm gonna be building like squares and stuff with like a roof. Unfortunately, concrete powder will just fall on my face. They make me sad. But then the rest of it, I'll probably just, I don't know, drop water on it. Now, if that's out of the way, we should be all ready for constructing this thing, which it's gonna be pretty big because I gotta fit a lot of biomes in it. And I need like a relatively flat area, kind of like, you know, a plains biome. Like I'm just saying it right now. We haven't even started the tier list, but plains biome goated. Actually, right here even looks like a pretty good spot because I could just build it straight out that way. Gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming and fix the place up a little. There we go. This nice big area should do. And now all we need to do is basically build out the bottom level and convert all this powder into actual concrete and essentially build up some walls and then also some more platforms to make the different tiers. And we just do the same thing over and over again. And now finally, at long last, our tier list is complete. We got each of the sections that we will be filling in. Lost all my brain cells saying that. But we got S tier, which is like the cream of the crop, you know, best biome period. And then there's A tier, there's B tier, C tier, and then D is like, yeah, Minecraft, you probably could have gotten away with not adding that. Regardless though, like I said, it is now time to actually start filling this thing in with all the biomes in all of Minecraft. And now the first biome that I want to add on to the tier list is none other than the biome that we're in currently, the plains biome. Because it, like I said, I think plains biome is one of the best biomes in Minecraft for many of reasons. Like for example, you get villages. There's always lots of villages inside the plains biome. Not to mention you also get tons of flat real estate to be able to build up giant projects like this tier list. And all the mobs that you get out of it, it's just honestly so OP. And for that, the plains biome for me going in S tier uncontested. So I'm going to build up like a little plains biome in here. There we go. We got ourselves a little plains biome growing in. We got a tree, some grass, and a nice blue sky. And while I'm at it, I might as well just do pretty much all the overworldy biomes. Like for example, we got forest. I believe over here, yeah, it's a birch forest. We don't believe in the birch forest. We actually hate this place. And I know a perfect place for you to go, birch forest. That's right, you go in D tier where you belong. I hate this biome. Something about these ugly trees. It just... And the next overworld biome is basically just going to be the regular forest. I mean, it's kind of mixed up with birch and oak. Yeah, we're only putting oak wood in this little biome. And I'm putting regular forest down in the A tier. Not quite S tier because, well, I mean, it can be hilly, it can be ugly, and it can be annoying. But it does have an abundance of wood and a lot of mobs that do spawn in it. So that's what we got. And so far on the list, it's looking good for the overworld, except for birch. Stupid birch. And with the forest out of the way, though, now onto the next biome, which is a little ways away. Oh, wait, actually, I literally just realized on my way to the biome I'm going to, there's like 7 other biomes. So I should definitely just get all the resources while we're out. So here, let's get some dark wood for what is this forest even called? Dark oak forest is, I feel like, all I've ever called it. I think other people call it like rooftop forest or something because you can run on the trees like a little rooftop. I don't know. All I know is that these trees got the thickums. And another biome is going to be jungle. And obviously there's like bamboo forest and then there's a jungle, which is like a separate thing. We're just lumping it together because, let's be honest, I think it's just one whole biome with different flavors in it, you know? Like this is a different flavor than that. But it's the same thing. I was on my way to the next biome and my my wings broke. So now I'm stranded here in the deep blue. I got no other choice but to hop in the brown pearl and set sail because the biome I'm looking for is right there anyways. It's the desert biome. And now I actually came all the way out here not for sand. We already established that. I have plenty of sand. But so that I could get cacti. Oh, and then also actually I could get the mesa biome while I'm here. Now if only I could get a lot of XP and heal my wings. Might as well rock the chest plate since I don't usually wear this thing that often. Now let's get some twigs. Let's get some twigs and also some cactus. Does anyone remember the cactus cooler soda? I feel like that soda hit. Where'd that go? Like every white boy's fever dream. I'm sorry, bunnies. I need some juice for my wangs. Oh wait, I'm not even wearing them. Dang it. Bruh. Took a life for no reason. Is what it is. Stay in the life. And like I said, while I'm out here, I might as well get plenty of terracotta so I can be able to build up a badlands as well. Which, like I said before, also with the jungle biome, with the bamboo forest and it just being a jungle biome. Same thing goes with the badlands where it's like, yeah, you got the rocky area and then sometimes there's like a red desert. It's like the red desert's still just a part of the badlands. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and lump those two together. Now for the Badlands, I think I'm gonna slap it at B tier. I know there's gonna be people commenting like, but the Badlands is so sick. I love that place. It's got tons of gold. And to that I say wrong. Because I've never once in my life was like, wow, I can't wait. I want to move into the Badlands. It's gonna be so sick living there. I don't think anyone's ever said that. And there we go. Now we got our first B tier. And now for the next biome, we're going to do the desert. And I just realized my elytra was just going to break again. So hold up. Let me get a bad omen real quick so I could act up a little. Give him the clapping. Ow. 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 And take it all the way over to the raid farm. And just collect all the juice that I'm going to need. Now that our tools are all healed up and time to slap on the next biome being the desert biome. Which I just put into C tier. Now that might be a little bit controversial though, because a lot of people do like the desert biome. I don't mind the desert biome. I just hate how Minecraft's done nothing with the desert biome. It's been the same biome since like beta. Like give me an oasis, you know, with the new tree type. I think that would be sick. It's just so bland. You only go there for cactus. And once you get the cactus, you don't ever have to go back. And for the next biome, we are building up the jungle. And there we go. We put the jungle biome in A tier. One thing I need to do real quick actually is I should border these off so that they're clearly separate biomes. Then it eats up one block over here. I'll just use some black to separate these. There we go. Now it's all separated in its own section. But we got jungle in the A tier, specifically because honestly, I think it's kind of slept on as a biome. I used to hate it, genuinely. I've learned to love it. It's very diverse. You get, you know, a lot of fall damage. That's kind of the only drawback, but it's got leaves, vines, bamboo, mobs. It's got it all. So I think it's worthy to be in the A tier at least. And for the next biome, we're going to go ahead and build up the dark oak forest. Which I'm putting it down in the B tier. I think it's not bad. It's just not good, you know? Like, I don't know. It's one of those places that you get like one material from it and then you kind of just leave. But it does have its perks. It's got mushrooms and it's got trees, a special wood, you know? But all in all, it's just kind of mid. I know a lot of people love dark oak too, so that's kind of why I put it up. I probably would have put it at C, I'll be honest. And now we don't have very many more surface level biomes that we need to add to the list, so let's just grab those real quick. Starting off with the meadows, the spruce and the taiga biome, some ice for the ice spikes and the snowy biomes, also the cherry grove biome. Oh, and I almost completely forgot about the savanna biome. This thing is just, yeah, like non-existent in my world. There's barely any of it, probably because it's ugly, I'm not gonna lie. And lastly, we cannot forget about the ocean biomes. That's pretty much it for the surface level biomes that we need left. Wait, what? I can't just... Do I get these again? Silk touch? All right. Sounding pretty squishy over here. And now all we need to do is add all of these to the actual tier list, which by the way, yeah, I made a little platform because I was like, oh, it's way easier to look at the tier list on this. There we go. Now we got pretty much all the surface level biomes, all the ones that kind of matter. Like, I don't want to make, you know, the warm ocean and the frozen ocean, because let's be honest, frozen ocean makes up such a small amount of the world and it's kind of pointless. Making the biomes that kind of matter, that people like, people use, and people potentially live in, you know, because they're lunatics, like living in a mushroom biome, which I put at B tier because, it's like cool and it's rare, but it's not spicy enough. Like the ice spikes biome, crazy rare, but why? What do you get out of it? And like, I would put it with birch, but birch is like in its own category, you know? Warm ocean and the cherry blossom grove both deserve S tier in my opinion. They're both awesome. I love them. They're beautiful, they're vibrant, they're colorful. I would live in it. Well, because I kind of am actually. We started at the 100 Ocean Day world again, season 2 this time, and we are living inside of a warm ocean. And then we got the regular ocean, the spruce, the meadows in A tier, giant taiga and the mushroom in B, and acacia and ice spikes in C. Pretty much all that's left to do is just go get all the underground biomes, such as a regular cave, a deep slate cave, the dripstone cave, a lush cave. Hey, what the Enderman doing? And the deep dark. I gotta be quiet at this one. Oh, I gotta be very careful. I do kind of need all this, because if I don't get plenty of it, this will become an issue. All right, we gotta get it fast. I'm just gonna get it. We're gonna go. Here, you know what? I'm gonna take this with me. Okay, nice, nice. I don't want to die. And now that we got all the materials for all the different caves, it's time to slap it on the tier list, which, starting with the regular cave, I think I'm gonna put it at B. There we go. I got it down at B because, well, I mean, it's pretty vanilla, honestly. There's nothing really that special. Minecraft hasn't done very much with the caves. I mean, they did caves and cliffs, which then they added the cool caves, which is not vanilla cave. Like, for example, the lush cave. That's got to go S tier for sure. Oh yeah, much deserving of S tier. Look at that thing. It's honestly like, I would live in it. It's just beautiful when you go into one of those caves. Honestly, more at S tier than I was really expecting to put, but like, it's just making sense in my head right now. Now, lush cave's great and all, but then there's other caves that are terrible, and honestly might even be birch terrible, like the dripstone cave. I mean, just look at that thing. God, maybe I do actually hate this biome more than even the birch forest, because birch forest, you at least get the nice blue skies and some greenery, but this biome is like, holy, why did they even add that? And of course you got the deep slate, which is just Okay. And I mean, it's not really a bad biome. It's I put it below the vanilla biome at C tier because when you're mining deep slate versus mining stone, deep slate sucks. If you guys have ever mined 100 by 100 all the way down to bedrock, you know how much that stuff blows. And now where to put the deep dark? I want to put it at A tier because I like that Minecraft finally added like a challenge, and that's what I like about the deep dark. But it could be B tier because damn, is it kind of frustrating to go through. I think I'm putting it at A tier. I think Minecraft needs to be more challenging in lots of ways. I mean, sure, the warden just being able to 2-hit you kind of sucks. I think it should be more mechanic based, kind of like how the ender dragon, you got to hit the end crystals to then start doing damage, or the wither boss, you know, has a shield, and then the warden's just like, nah, I'm gonna slap you up and that's it. But regardless, I'm still putting it at A tier. I mean, just look at that thing. It just looks so, I don't know, the color palette, it's like weirdly infectious looking, and I kind of like it in lots of weird ways. But that's all the caves added to the tier list, and all that's left is the nether, which the nether only has like what, 5 biomes, and honestly, I know where all these things are going. That's right, pretty much all in the bottom categories except for nether waste. It's kind of OG, you know, it's easy to maneuver through it, but for the most part the nether's kind of just ballsack. Like Soul Sand Valley, I didn't realize how much I actually hate that place until I had to go get some resources out of it. Also, if you hear my dog barking in the background, you didn't. And now originally basalt biome, I didn't mind it, but it's just, what does it have to offer other than lots of lava? But this list is definitely coming along. Now we only need one more to add on to it, and that's pretty much just the end, which the end, whoa, sick transition, whoosh. Oh, Paul's already in the end. He didn't fly 500 miles away. Like, the fact that Minecraft hasn't updated the end and like made it better in any sort of way yet is so surprising, especially with mods out there like Better End. Like that's gotta be some sort of weird level of disrespect by a mod maker, right? Like literally just taking end but then saying it's better, because it is. The end is very bland and it needs to be updated. So if someone from Mojang is watching this, please go and slide in an update. Anyways, let's get some resources. Now the end for me, I mean, it's a satisfying looking place. Like, I don't know what it is about it, that it just kind of looks appealing. Like it being basically space is kind of like the concept, right? But it needs a facelift and it needs it bad. And for that, I'm putting it in C tier, which actually fills up C tier. There's a lot of meh biomes, IMO. Basically my goal was to try to make it look like there was like the floating islands in the outer ends. Kind of worked. Kind of gives off, you know, it doesn't. Guys, comment down below, what is a biome that I know isn't on this list? Because I know out there's going to be someone viciously commenting saying, Paul, you idiot, I freaking love Frozen Ocean. I built all my houses there because I'm a psychopath. And honestly, good for you, dude. This is like, I would say like the general version of every single type of biome. Like, sure, there's a snowy taiga, but it's literally just the taiga but with like snow, you know? Like there ain't nothing very different about it. But this is my Minecraft tier list of all the different biomes in Minecraft. Comment down below your tier list. Put like A, B, C, you know what I mean? All the way down, and put the biome on the side. And at long last, Minecraft finally got a new update onto 1.21. So you already know we got to dive right into that and explore all the new stuff in the game. Oh man, it's been a long time since I've even opened this hardcore world. Jeez. A lot of people have been wondering where I've been. A lot of people have been wondering where this hardcore world has been, specifically since we kind of just stopped uploading. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. Minecraft got a little bit boring, not gonna lie. They didn't release any updates for a long time. However, updates are now out and we got stuff to do. And in the meantime, I'm uploading on another channel called PaulGG Plus, link in the description. You guys should check it out. It's where I'm basically being creative and having fun in the meantime while waiting for more content, essentially. But for today's video, everyone, what I want to do is try out the Trials Chamber. Now, the Trials Chamber, if you don't know what that is, essentially what it is a Minecraft automated dungeon that Minecraft finally added to the game. So instead of needing like mods and stuff, we'll just actually have a dungeon that's baked into the game. Now, to find one of those, not too sure actually yet. Or before we can even do that, I'm having a crisis. Like, do I have a sugarcane farm? I actually cannot remember for the life of me.
10 seconds later.
Oh, perhaps we do. Ah, there we go. Gonna craft up some rockets. There we go. Plenty of rockets for plenty of adventures. Now, technically, I could just mindlessly fly around until I find one of these things. I do have to go to newly generated areas, though, with this update. That could be problematic. I have no idea where we've explored in this world. It's been, like, we've kind of gone everywhere. I'm almost certain that if we go to a cartographer can give you a map for it instead of a map for, let's say, like, Ocean Monument, which we did build up a giant vending machine full of villagers, so... we should be able to easily get our map. I just need to figure out which one was the cartographer's. I don't remember which one it was. Aha, here we are. Senor cartographers. So they want paper, which fortunately we did get a little bit of paper. And it's not enough. Okay, that's fine. I'll be back.
One debt to society later.
All right, boys, I heard you want paper, huh? This guy, we started upgrading him already. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Okay, he's selling me an Ocean Monument map. Is that good or bad? I think he sells also a Woodland Mansion map. But he wants glass. And so glass he will get, kind of. We're a little low on glass. We're not low on sand, so that works. Just gotta sauce some into the old auto smelter. And now we should have plenty of glass panes. Now let's just level our mans up again. And now he should be selling another map, and there's a chance that'll be the Woodland Mansion one. I hate you. Now we're gonna do all that over again. There we go. Now that's the one we're looking for, the Trial Explorer map. There we go. And then now the map... yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be far away. If you're on a fresh world, I'm pretty sure it's like there's tons of these things that'll just like spawn everywhere. However, ours is going to be kind of far away because we've discovered a lot of this world. That's just how it goes with Minecraft updates, unfortunately. Regardless, though, now that we got the map, let's head on out. Not sure which direction it is. In like a northeast-ish. Aha, there we go. We're on at least the north-south axis of it. Just gotta fly straight out this way. Future Paul here to interrupt you guys on your way to the trial chamber, but I wanted to let you guys know I'm partnered with G Fuel, the succulent best energy in the game. And also don't forget that I also do have my very own shaker cup with G Fuel, guys. Make sure you guys go check that out. Link down in the description. Use code PaulGG at checkout. Get you some of that juicy velusi. Aha, and here we go. It should be somewhere around here. So it looks like I might be able to go down into the cave through yonder. Maybe not. Maybe we can. Let's just see what's down here. I don't think there's like a specific entrance for these things. I could be entirely wrong about that. So I want to try to find the entrance if there is one, because I'd feel terrible if I just kind of just blow a hole in the wall and don't really get to experience it properly. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Do you happen to know where the trial chamber is? Perchance. Okay, so it's in this direction. Making some proggies. Yeah, I don't think it's down there. Uh-oh. Oh, we're flying now. Okay, now I'm just getting further away from it. God dang it. They should make like an entrance from the surface. Aha! It's not it. It's actually just a spawner. But let's see what's in it. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Ow. Okay, we got some garbage. Ow. And more garbage. Okay, anyways. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ow. Ow. Why are they hurting me so much? Gotta remember, no totem run. So I gotta dodge, duck, dip, dive. No one's shooting at me. All right, so the trial chamber says it's right... nice. Here. I ain't seeing no front door or nothing. Maybe I'm supposed to dig down exactly at this spot, and then this is the entrance. So let's see. Dig on holes, dig them. Digging down them holes. Oh, hello, Mr. Spoder. How deep are these things? Are they like deep slate level? Oh. Go ahead and cover that up. Don't want a spider spawner right in front of me.
Hold up.
New recipes. Oh, there's new recipes for tough. It finally did stuff with this. Oz. Uh-huh. Got some stairs. Ooh, wait, that's actually a nice block. Hello? Ooh, wait a second. That's tough. Get it? Anyways, back to mining. Oh, I see some bricks. They made tough bricks. All right. Tough is actually cool. Okay, so this is the main entrance-ish. Okay, definitely not. the main entrance. What do we do with the spawners? Do we destroy them? Oh my God. Okay, can't destroy them. Can't destroy them. Can't destroy them. Can't destroy them. Okay, chest empty. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Ah! Ah! Okay, take a pause. Take a pause, everyone. Take a pause. Let's relax. Let's not get too carried away.
Surprise.
Uh-oh. 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 How does this work? Do I do all the spawners? And I just basically... What was that? Okay. There's an impressive amount of mobs now. We might be having some issues. We're fine. We're fine. We're calm, cool, collected. We're calm, cool, and collected. We have evasive maneuvers. Okay, they're literally everywhere. This is becoming a problem. Okay, we're out of here. Where's my entrance?
Bye. Have a great time.
Straight up into the sky. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, trial chamber. A little harder than I thought it was going to be. Might have a challenge on our hands. Did Minecraft do a hard update? I know the last one wasn't. I'm definitely going to need to develop a bit of strategy for this one. Play it safe because they ended up being a lot stronger than I thought they'd be. So instead of running around the thing like a lunatic, well, like what I was doing, this time I'm going to try to only trigger maybe like 1 to 2 spawners at a time. I believe that's possible unless the mobs didn't despawn. Interesting. There's like these balconies up here though, because I believe it's supposed to be a certain amount of mobs per spawner. And then after you've slain all those mobs, then the spawner is supposed to open and give you loot. Yeah, like that. Aha. Then also, I think these are breakable. Yep. Able to get some loot out of these. And there's a small chance that you could get like a key out of them. But for the most part, you get keys from the spawners. Now this one's opened up. Ah, there we go. We got a key. And then now the spawners are supposed to turn off, I believe. Maybe it's for a certain amount of time. I don't know for sure. How's it going, zombies? Oh. Okay, and then this should be like the last zombie, I believe. I hear these things opening, but I don't know where all the spawners are. Okay, well, this guy's stuck in the corner. Okay, here's one of the spawners. Give me baked potatoes. At least it knows I do food in the game. Can't forget to open up all of these as well. Yeah, you actually get a decent bit of loot out of this thing. I'm not gonna lie. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Why is there so many zombies? One of the spawners already reset. What's this? Why does this look like a doorway?
Nope.
Is that like a front door? What is this? Why does this look like a doorway? Actually a doorway. Let's see where this goes to. Takes me all the way down to... Aha! I believe this is a trial chamber. I'm a little scared. I don't want to be here. Oh no, we got zombies flanking us. Okay, before we commit down there, we'll do a little bit of exploring around here. Got more doors with more chests, but I don't think I could open the chests until the trials are done. And let's see. Okay, we completed this one, so we got another key out of that. Oh no, this is the trial... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is that new wind mob. Oh god. I think it could only spawn one at a time out of this spawner for the wind guy. I don't need... Oh my... Okay, we're out of here. No, we're done. We're done. We're done. I don't want to be here anymore. The stupid baby zombies ruining the fun. I hate him. I can't hit him. He's too little. Okay, so there's a stray spawner in here. I like the way they made this player model on this guy. I'm not gonna lie. The angry old man face. It's kind of funny. Uh-oh. Oh my... Ow. Okay, he doesn't do that much damage. Okay, he's just very annoying. Stop. Huffing and puffing. Okay. No, it spawned another one already. Okay, but he drops... We're gonna... Well, give me a second, please. All right, so he drops breeze rods, which... Oh, God! Stupid baby zombie. So as I was saying, he drops breeze rods, which you can be able to then turn into wind charges. And then the wind charges, you're able to blow yourself around or blow around the mobs. Regardless, though, this one's completed now. This one is not. Ah! As you can tell, I don't know how many waves it's supposed to...
Jesus Christ.
Oh, thank you. That actually works perfectly. There shouldn't be that many strays left. I feel like we've clapped up quite a few of them. Ow! It's getting a little dicey in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Oh. Go ahead and pop a gapple just in case. I think I'm being chased. But we're fine. I just need to remember to use my shield every now and then. Just always forget to. All of a sudden, this gets so much easier. And then all the skeletons are all just fighting each other over here. Where's that breeze boy? Oh, this key is done. Hello. Breeze man down. Oh, this one pops out a key as well. That one popped out bread, which we don't want. And this one popped out a key. So this was supposed to be the actual chamber itself, the trial chamber, I believe. Did it leave anything? No. What about this one? Nope, nothing there either. Okay, but that's what I need to use keys on. I believe this is the vault, question mark. There we go. It opens up. Or not. Maybe I need a different key for this one. Actually, I'm almost certain I need a different key for that one. What about up there? This one looks like it could take a key. Why is it opening its mouth? It's like, hey, put that key in me. Well, take it. Clearly, I need different keys, or I need to achieve something else. Also, what's this way? Water? Oh, it looks like we got a little bedroom in here. What do I feel like the bedroom's a trap or something? What's through here? Oh, another one of these. Maybe this one wants a key, huh? Oh, all right. That's fine. Aha, we found more trials to be had. What's up with it? My gusta? What? Wait, what? Where'd the water come from? Okay, he knocked me in. There's like, oh, the button got broken. Here, I'll turn it off. Never mind. I can't. There we go. Where'd bro even go? Oh, hello. Okay, so this one is just the ghost boy. Oh, he's deflecting the arrows. I'm an idiot. What was that fireball sound? What is happening? I'm getting freaked out now. I was putting the hurt on myself. Okay, give me taters. Okay, so up here, I just noticed. Uh-oh. Another spawner thing. It's for strays. Ow. Uh-oh. And there was one. Okay, and then now that one spit out some more bread. You want a key? Oh, there we go. So this one's actually going to work. So for this corridor over here, because that's what this room is called, is the corridor. We beat all of these spawners, but there's still the staircases over here that goes down further into other portions of the corridor. So I have to beat all of these as well. And then I believe we could be able to get some loot out of the corridor. But this room is terrifying. I don't think I want to be in here. This room is very scary. Saving that for last. And over here, we got another doorway with just a chest in it. Oh, hello. Poison arrows. Okay, so far, the only place that I haven't beaten is that downstairs area. Oh, hello.
See you later, stinky.
I guess let's get it over with. I can just stay back here and just arrow everything down. Bro, there's so many like holes everywhere. This place is actually a death trap. Okay, why aren't these spawners going off now?
Hello there.
Uh-oh, we got a gusty boy on the loose. Uh-oh, and a baby zombie. Jesus Christ.
No, God, please, no, no.
Stop running away.
No!
Stop resisting.
No!
There we go. Oh my God, now we got another one. Ow. There we go. He's taken care of. Now his spawner's completed. Let's spit out some bread. Bro, where's this baby zombie on here? Also, where's the up and down to this thing? Aha! Where's that baby zombie I was hearing lurking around too? There he is. He's taken care of. Okay, now let's see. Does this take a key? Yes, you do. Boop, 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 boop. This one's terrible. I don't really care about, any of that. All right, moving on. And I believe there's another one right here. This one will be glad to take a key. Arrow, emerald, arrow, arrow. Oh, and we also got another key from a spawner. Okay, now this one. There we go. Banner. Ooh. This is new. This is the ominous bottle. So this is how you get bad omens in the game now. You could either A, get it from the trial chamber, or B, when you slay a bannerman, then it'll give you a ominous potion, basically. The ominous brew. And now I'm pretty sure we've gone through this whole thing. Ooh, actually, no, we missed one of these bad boys. There we go. Poison arrow, little dusty boy, and a sharpness 3 book. All right, need to master how to do this. You have to like blow yourself up. There. Oh, okay. It's like it carries momentum. You have to throw it at the beginning of your jump, I think. There we go. Yeah. So if you throw it at the beginning of your jump, then it'll launch you even farther. Regardless, though, trial chamber completed and out of the way. I believe there is something to do with the ominous bottle and you get a bad omen and then you start the bad omen inside the trial. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Comment down below if you want me to do this over again, but with the bad omen effect, because I'm pretty sure it just makes it really hard. I think that's actually what the other vaults are for. These ones up here that I can't open. Pretty sure this is an ominous vault, and that's why it looks different. It wants an ominous key or something like that. Oh, hold on a second. I actually just found a whole nother region, another section of this bad boy. Another. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. Actually, I didn't even realize there was a whole nother corridor over here. About to get some of that juicy loot. That's one spawner down. This makes a lot more sense. I thought these things were much bigger. Okay, and then we got another one right here. Oh, it's baby zombies. No, they changed baby zombie hitboxes with this update. I swear it. These things are so annoying now. Oh my. Okay, spawning more. Oh my God, it did. What's up, little gangster? we go. Then now that one's done. Why is it just chicken every time? Ooh, diamond. Nice. Now let's see if there's even more spawners down here. Oh, these barrels actually do have loot in them. I didn't know that. I've just been skipping them. I thought they were like the chests. I mean, it's not very good loot, that's for sure, but okay, now we got some strange staircasey looking thing. This looks like a door, and it also looks like a G for PaulGG, baby. No. Oh, this is a skeleton face. Okay, this must be the bog, the new Minecraft mob. Not sure what these cutouts are for though. Is there anything? Nope, nothing behind it. All right. Okay, now we got another room for more trials. Potentially? Perhaps. Perhaps nigh? Bruh, holy staircase. Okay, this is a dead end. Or is this an entrance? Aha! This is one of the main entrances. So the main entrances apparently could or could not spawn into a cave. I assume they're going to fine tune it in the future though. But now we finally found the main entrance to our trial chamber. Because they're supposed to look like this, basically, with like those blocks, this thing, the copper. What's happening though? I'm seeing another staircase. Like I'm going down this staircase, and then this goes down that way. But that staircase is a different staircase. Ah, dang it! I must investigate. Okay, dead end right here. Go uppy uppies, and we get ourselves another little vault, and it only gave us 2 items. Stupid vault. Oh, another vault. Yeah, yeah. All right, 2 items again.
Yeet.
And now I'm almost certain we've pretty much... Hello? I'm assuming there's just like a cave nearby. And there's another one of them ominous vaults. Another staircase. Hold on. Aha! Just more vaults. That's it. Nothing to punch. Oh, here we go. Now we got a spawner.
Hi, how are you?
Uh-oh. There we go. Now that spawner should be done. Looks like I could keep on climbing. Yeah, there's more spawners, and it's just like a... Ooh. Like a towery hallway. See, the shape of this thing's making me so curious. I don't understand like how this was designed. It's such a weird looking thing. Like the outside of this thing must be shaped so funky. Ooh, what is that? Different potion. Oh, swiftness. Okay. I did not know that that was even an option to get. Next level. Yeah, I'm trying to get more keys here, brother. If you guys want to go ahead and give me some keys, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, now that spawner's done. We should just have one more Skeletron with this one. Aha! That's what I was hoping for, was another key. There's a lot more vaults in this thing. I just don't have enough keys. Ooh, wait, we got rare items. We got ourselves the new music disc and another ominous potion. Well, ominous bottle. Okay, I keep saying potion. I already know there's gonna be someone in the comments that's reading about it. And to you, that one person, not bad. All right, relax. Now this room is officially taken care of all the way through. I just wish I had more keys. I do know there's a couple more doorways that will potentially give me more keys. We find ourselves another trial chamber.
Parkour! 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 Parkour!
Oh my God, we did. And also, what's that all? Oh, chill. Daddy, chill. I like when the skeletons fight each other. Dumb idiots. Bruh. There's so many trial chambers. Hello, Mr. Wind. Ow. He doesn't do that much damage. He's just so annoying. Oh my God. Okay, what's in this chest? It's getting me curious. Okay, no time to look in the chest. Okay, one of the trial spawners is done. We're looking at a chest again. There should just be one mob left. Ow, I missed. There we go. He's taken care of. Now his spawner is going to go off. We got another swiftness potion. Kind of sucks because there's a whole lot of these vaults and we got no keys. Also, before I forget, definitely going to need to craft up a new shield. It'd be pretty embarrassing if my shield broke mid-fight in here. I'm seeing a path that looks like it might be leading to some more trials. Wait, never mind. What is this? Hello? There's nothing? Okay. All right, but now for sure, I'm certain I've cleared out every single doorway in this thing. And spawners are resetting. I guess they reset after like 30 minutes. Which works out perfectly because I want to try to get some more keys and so that we can be able to get the rare armor trim. There is a new armor trim that was added that is supposed to be pretty rare. So for that, I think I'm going to need more keys. And obviously the only way to get more keys is to just basically clap up all these bad boys. No, not like this. Well, this is actually kind of some cheese right here. Okay, where'd that zombie go? There he is. I found you, buddy. Either way, this shouldn't be too hard. It's just a matter of having the... Okay. Stop. stop. The patience to getting the keys and slaying the mobs. Like this one's all finished up and it gave us chicken. All right. More chicken. More chicken. Another key. Make that 2. And another one. And more chicken. And another key. Oh, and it appears we're out of food. That's a problem. Yeah, big problem. Okay, yeah, we have no food. Pause. Now let's just grab some carrots from the carrot farm.
Yoink, 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 yoink.
And craft up some golden carrots. And not as much gold as I thought I had still, but it'll do. Now we can resume getting more keys. Oh, look, there's one right here. And another one. And some bread. And another one. And...
Nope.
Oh, a zombie. There we go, another one. Actually getting lucky with the keys. Let's go. There we go. 3 more? 2 more keys. Okay, and a potato. Which now we are at a whopping 11 keys. So I need to find which one of these I haven't opened yet. And hopefully we get the rare chance of obviously getting one of the 2 armor trims. Because we should have plenty of keys, but we do have a limited amount of vaults. So after you open it once, I'm pretty sure you're done for. You can't open it again. Let's see about this one now. Come on, baby. Let's... All right. That's not good. But we do also still have a bunch more vaults. Ooh, a golden apple. Maybe the luck's getting better. Wait, whoa, whoa. This one kept pumping. I know we still have a handful more vaults inside this like corridor. Bottle of honey. That's a first. Ah, great. These spawners respawned. Did I say respawn? I mean reset. Anyways. Aha, another key. But at this rate, I feel like we're gonna have more keys than we are vaults, which is no bueno. Oh my god, he has full iron armor. Oh, great. I triggered that one up there. Oh, no. Oh, no. This isn't good. We're fighting like 3 spawners at once. And these skellies are strong. Okay. Break. Pause. Break time. Break time. Okay, now we're good. Come on down here. Bet you won't. Okay, they're not. Not fair. Uh-oh. Oh, my. We're gonna skedaddle. There is a whole lot of skeletons up there. One of the spawners just finished though. So it's looking like we got potatoes. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, everyone fight each other. Yeah. Holy crap, dude. Everyone really is fighting each other. Okay, except one of these guys is shooting at me.
Dead.
This one's done. This one is not.
Surprise.
Oh, there he is. And chicken. But here's another vault, which we unfortunately have opened. This is making me realize that I'm pretty sure we have now opened up every vault and did not get the armor trim. Unless there's a few in here that I might have missed. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one's opened. Ow. Okay, new plan, no plan. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. And we're gonna take all these keys and we're gonna go to another one and just use the keys on the vaults. And technically, I don't even have to like fight anyone. I can just go straight to a vault and open it, which I remember there being a village right over here. So I'll just get some sugar cane real quick. So I could craft up some paper and make a cartographer. And then hopefully just get him to sell me another map. Fortunately, we did get some emeralds, and I do have some emeralds on me as well.
Huh?
I mean, I have emeralds for my beacon. I guess we could dip into the reserves. For the sake of this video, I suppose. Okay, he wants glass panes. This could be a problem. I do have silk touch, but he wants a lot. You know what? We're not going to rob the village. We're going to fly home.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, here's all your glass, sir. And you're selling a woodland mansion map.
You have got to be kidding me.
Huh. Go ahead and take this. We'll just put it on the other side of the village where he can't sense the job anymore and do that all over again. Another woodland explorer map. Just looks like we're not going to get that lucky with these guys. So I'll just take my business elsewhere. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Now, please be a different one. It is. Maybe. I mean, this is kind of the same direction as the last one, but we would have already had the area discovered. But we could just compare it right here. Yeah, I still have the original one. Huh. Oh, they're just like right next to each other, I think. Let's watch. I'm about to start going up on this one. Yep, there it is. And then now this one is down. So yeah, they're just two right next to each other. We got two trial chambers side by side. Anyways, we know the drill. Yeah, here we go. We got a cave. Ooh, got some diamonds. Don't mind if I do. I just gotta find the entrance to this thing. Oh, more diamonds. Oh, and more diamonds. Follow the diamonds. They'll take me there, I'm sure. I don't think that maybe I'm just not deep enough either. Aha, there it is. Perfect. Right on a vault. Open up. Give me armor trim. Please. 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 All right. I'm going to try to avoid the spawners as much as I can and just go straight for the vaults. But, oh, and I already fell on the spawners. All right, great. Here we go. Oh, slime spawner. That's dangerous. Okay. Slimes are obviously weak. Slimes bouncing you against the wall repeatedly without consent? Come on now. That's a whole nother problem. I don't even know how to like beat these slimes, to be honest. Oh, they're just kind of... All right, they're doing the work for me. I think I have to defeat every single slime too, just to get these keys. There we go. We got a key already. All right, we got a trial room. Let's just go ahead and, ooh, not fall in that snow. You know what? I got a galaxy brain idea. We're just gonna go ahead and open this up because that's all we're here for. And then I'll just push all these skellies off. There we go. Okay, what'd you drop? Not the stuff we needed. Not the stuff we needed at all. Oh, and another key. Oh, here we go. We got another one, which is, this is new mobs, I think. Oh, no, this is just slime.
Oh my god! Okay, it's
not
happening.
Perfect. Not perfect. That's what I was talking about. Slimes are a problem. When they get on you and they bounce you in the walls, big problem. However, this seems like some sort of like safe passageway or something. Ooh, a vault. Come on, baby. Come on. No. And here's another vault. Oh, we got one of the armor trims. Okay, which one is it? There's two different armor trims, and there's one that I wanted more. This is the bolt one. That's not the one I wanted. Still cool. Still cool. Still rare. Just gotta keep going. Ooh, wait a second. We got ourselves a secret vault. Surely this one will be special. Nope. 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 An enchanted crossbow. That's different. Still terrible, but different. Here's another vault. Come on, baby. Let's get it. Okay. And another one. Disc, which is a rare drop, but we already have it. And nothing else. Oh, and then we got this one going. Come on, come on, come on. Eat the key. Eat the key. Okay, come on. What's up? Oh, my shield broke. And it didn't drop it. It didn't drop it anyways. We're out of here. We're out of here. Go ahead and craft up another shield here. And this should be the last vault in this entire thing. All right. Well, we got one of the rare armor trims, which is just spectacular out of, you know, raiding two of the trial chambers. Now that we're back home, what I want to do is duplicate the armor trim, which essentially all you need is just my, oh man, we have like no diamonds. That's kind of a problem. Did get a couple diamonds down in the cave though. Use some fortune 3 on them bad boys. 21 diamonds, that ain't too shabby. And then now I need copper to be able to duplicate this armor trim, which copper is a very common block and it's been very useless for a very long time. But now they're finally giving it a bit of a purpose. And now all I need to do is put the armor trim up top, copper block right there, and then diamonds all around it. And you get 2 back. So then I'm able to put another one in, get another 2, another one in, get another 2. So then now we have 4 armor trim templates. So then now we're able to put it on 1, 2, 3, and then a chest plate, which is 4, which we already have the silent armor trim, which is technically like kind of the rarest one in the game, right? I mean, look how cool we look. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slap this armor trim on another set that we could be able to put kind of like in the base. And the easiest place to get a whole nother set of diamond armor is gonna be out in the outer ends. So all you gotta do is because all you gotta do is raid these ancient cities. No, end cities. Hello. Which this one I'm pretty sure I already raided, but oh, there we go. Get some diamond pants. And in this one, we got ourselves diamond helmet and some more diamond pants. Ow. Chill, everyone. Chill. I'm on my way out. Relax. Inside this one, we got ourselves, ooh, actually an armor trim. Not quite what we're here for, but okay. And up on the ship, we got ourselves a bunch of gold and a shovel. And yeah, okay, not what we wanted. Ooh, whoa, super OP pickaxe though. And this one, we got ourselves the boots that we're gonna need. I just can't put them on because I got binding on them. Which now that I think about it, I don't really want to risk it, so I'm gonna go ahead and dump those off in the void. Here's some diamonds that we can be able to use to just craft. Actually, that works. And even more diamonds. More diamonds. At this point, I'm just gonna craft the armor. Already gotten 16 diamonds. All we need is a chest plate and boots, which I just left 2 pairs of boots inside of the stupid thing. It's fine. This one's gonna have boots in it. And boots. There we go. More boots. More boots. Okay, yeah, we're crafting a chest plate. We're going home. I might as well make another copy, just one more, and make that diamond chest plate. I'll slap an enchantment on it so that it kind of matches with the rest of them. And now all I need to do is essentially throw them onto the smithing table, but we need a modifier. What do we want it to look like? It'll be diamond, so it's blue. Amethyst. Because I think the blue and the purple are going to look great. Oh, yeah. Vibes. We vibes. Just quadruple check that none of these got binding on them. I want to see what it looks like on person. Ooh, pretty tasteful. Like I said, there is technically 2 of them, and this one actually looks better than I thought it does because it's called bolt, because it's got the little bolts that like on the kneecaps and on the shoulders. Looks pretty good. And I'm gonna slap it up on an armor stand right here in the bedroom. And then when I get the other one, we can put it on this side. And if you guys thought we were done with the trial chamber, think again, because now we gotta dig this bad boy out. The entirety of the trial chamber. But before we get to mining out the entire trial chamber, we have some unfinished business with that trial chamber. That being that, well, we have not done it with the ominous bottle. Well, technically a bad omen effect, because if you drink a bad omen and then you go into the trial chamber, it becomes way harder, I guess. And you can get more rare loot from it. So let's just real quick fly back on out there. All right, now our entrance, yep, is right here. But before we drop down into this thing though, I need to drink one of these ominous bottles. Which, yep, ooh, they changed the effect and everything is kind of scary. Dang, you get it for over an hour? That's kind of crazy. Then now when I drop down in here, it should be significantly harder. All mobs should have like enchanted gear, like armor and axes and swords and such. So it should just be infinitely more difficult. And I know a lot of people were complaining in the last video that I use my elytra instead of using a chest plate. Maybe I'll use the chest plate for this one. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe this one will be much harder. I'm just really good at using my elytra to, you know, do some evasive maneuvers, fly away. I much prefer it that way. Like I'm able to literally use it to like do this, you know, like jump and fly. Okay, see, this baby zombie has a diamond sword. Okay, here, we'll rock the chest plate. We'll see how it goes. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be better. Oh my gosh. Ow. Okay. What is that? What was that? What was that? What is that bottle that just exploded? Oh, it's slowing. What is that? Weaving. Bro, this baby zombie got armor trim. That's sick. Oh, it's, wow. That's terrifying. Oh, what is that? Got a golden potion. Potion of strength. You know what? Drink that right now. Okay, so obviously these guys are much stronger now. Okay, this one's shooting arrows. It's kind of terrifying. You have to like listen for it. I mean, the arrows could technically help me if they, oh, almost hit that zombie. Arrows could technically help if they hit the mobs. You know what? Do I have an anvil? My bow is about to break. And I remember I made an extra bow and it's in my inventory and I forgot to heal my bow. I mean, surely I got one in the purse, right? Yup. We always plan ahead. So now I got a fresh bow. All right, now we got our first ominous key. That's what I like to see. Where are these guys at? Okay, here we go. Heard some more Zambronis. Okay, and then now another key. Let's go. I'm gonna use our first ominous key on this vault up here. Hopefully we get some juicy. Come on. Oh! We got the armor trim that I wanted, literally right in an emerald block. Flow armor trim, in my opinion, is one of the coolest looking ones. I mean, we got silent armor trim. It's one of the rarest in the game. I think it is the rarest in the game. And then we also got some arrows of slowness. The loot do be going kind of crazy already. But obviously that was just the beginning. We have about a million more rooms to deal with. Luckily, we strong.
Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
Oh, okay. Now there's a lot of them, though. The baby zombie is terrifying. Oh, my God. What's the fire coming from? There's like different special effects, and it's...
Jesus Christ.
It's getting spicy in here. Okay, never mind. We just got to funnel them through the doorway. We're fine. We're calm, cool, and collected. But why is it shooting fireballs? Why is that got to be the random effect? Okay, here, you know what? We're drinking this bottle of strength again. Yup. Ow. Another ominous key. What we like to see. Come on, another one. Yup. We got keys after keys after keys. Oh, no, skeletons. That's my only fear. Honestly, skeletons. They could do a lot of damage. Please stop jumping. Bro, I'm getting tossed around like a salad. Dude, what is even happening? What are all these effects? Oh my gosh, I just stepped in the effects again. I just want to turn off the water. Please, thank you. Oh my glob. There we go. All right, we should be fine. Most of the skeletons just end up fighting each other like this, so it's all right. But all these effects, man, the slowness, the like floating around is getting annoying. Wait, there's 3 of these guys now? So the spawners just spawn more? Uh-oh. I thought it was only supposed to be like 2 Gus per spawner. Is that what these guys are called? I don't remember. Dead. Oh my gosh, there's a 4th one now. There we go. Taken care of. Yay. And it just drops steak. Like, that's what I want. And this one also drops steak. Hello? Ooh, but that one dropped a key. And we're also getting to use another key. Golden. Oh, a notch apple. Enchanted golden apple. Another ominous potion. My inventory is already full. Ooh, an enchanted diamond axe. Hello. Why is the loot so good, actually? Okay, let's get this key. I need to start storing stuff in the old shulker box. Man, the loot going crazy, though. Gotta remember my way around this thing, too. It's just so big. Okay, now this one's just a chest. I don't think... Does the chest loot change? I don't think so. I feel like it should, though, if you're drinking an ominous bottle. All right, now I need a... Where'd you come from? No! I'm confused. Okay, now there should be a bunch more spawners in this corridor. Yarp. I will say, yeah, you guys are right. Chest plate, I basically take like no damage when I got my chest plate on. It's kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm just addicted to flying around. Oh, there's special effects going on. Oh, what is that? Infested? Bro, I don't want to be infested. Where is this baby zombie at? Aha, I found you. Right, what kind of loot we looking at? Steak. Looks like a steak. You know what? I did find another one of these ominous vaults. So that means more juicy loot. Oh yeah, another notch apple and some emeralds and a little wind charge. Okay, now let's just this is just staircase. There ain't nothing in here. I believe there's some doorways in these corridors that'll also lead to some more rooms. There we go.
Hello, mother.
Uh-oh. Lots of skellies. No, the stupid blowing me around with a wind charge thing. I hate that.
You what?
There we go. Just fight each other. It's a lot easier that way. Oh my gosh, special effects. I got slowed. Who's throwing potions? The trial chamber's out to get me. Are you really taking no damage out here? It's kind of crazy. Oh. Bro, these stupid potions, they're slowing me. And then every time I jump, I'm like missing jumps because I'm going a different speed than what I'm used to. Okay, I need to find the rest of these skeletons. All right, got another key. And then, yeah, I don't know where the rest of these mobs are because I never looted the rest of these. Oh, there's a skeleton. And that one gave me potatoes. We're still missing one skeleton, though. And little man's hiding out over here in the corner because he knows the end result. He knew he would perish. And more potatoes. One thing that is nice that I did not realize. Bruh. Stupid jump. Stupid face. What I didn't realize was that I actually missed a couple vaults. All right, open on up. Wind charge. Diamond chest plate. Okay, some pretty juicy loot, not gonna lie. This is the easiest way to just stock up on like excess OP loot. Also, can you use an ominous key on like a regular vault? No, that's what I figured. I guess that doesn't really make sense. Fortunately, I still got my keys on me. A honey bottle. Don't care. And some more arrows. Anyways, now on to the next room. This one, I believe I remember being kind of easier. I hope. We'll see.
Hello there.
Ow. Hey, oh, chill, my boy, chill. Wait a second. I'm kind of confused. Where's my potion effect? I had the ominous potion effect and it's gone now. What? Did something like cleanse it or something like that? I mean, it lasted like over an hour, right? Uh-oh. Okay. Vibes changed. Drink another one. Okay. Immediately vibes are different. Ow. Chill. Ow. Okay, and this one, key. Nice. Okay, I don't know what got rid of my effect. Maybe it was one of the effects, like how it keeps dropping potions like that. Like for some reason. Oh, that was terrifying. Yeah, for some reason, these like potion effects keep getting dropped, and maybe one of them like cleansed me of my... Ow. Oh my gosh, he flew.
God, please, no!
Ow, why does he die and then turn into slime? Oh, that was a big drop. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro's just tossing me around like a soda can. Ow. There we go. And that one just dropped potatoes. Not worth. All right, that room is done. And now we can pop open this ominous vault. We got another record, another golden apple. I think this record is actually different than the other one that we had. Then I do believe down in this like bedroom thing, there should be some more. Yep, there's one more ominous vault in here. Emerald, and emerald. Okay, it's the flow banner pattern. Now I don't mess with banners, but could be cool. I assume it's gonna have like this kind of flow look, like the smithing armor trim, like a little wind circle. Here we go, another one of these trial chambery roomies. Oh my god, the baby zombies. They go fight each other.
Nope.
Ow, stupid baby zombie hitboxes. They're not real. They don't exist.
You talking to me?
Ow, stop it. Okay, Mr. Windman. Bruh. Okay, Mr. Windman. Oh my god. Getting blown around. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It's just so annoying. Okay, and then now I have slow falling as an effect. Awesome. That's what I want. Now this room is all completed as well. Honestly, didn't really get anything good out of it other than the one potion of strength. However, I need to see which one of these vaults I have not opened. Surely there's an ominous vault somewhere. Yep, right there. Yup. That was our last key. Ooh, another flow armor trim. And in a book, we got breach. Ooh, breach. I think that's for the hammer, right? The big old hammer. Now I believe we've raided this entire thing now. Do one last little look around just to make sure that there's no more of these secret doors that lead me somewhere to a bunch of mobbies. Which it is looking licked clean. Which honestly, yeah, like I said, you get some pretty good loot out of this. You get diamond gear, you get a ton of emeralds, you get a few different potions. Definitely worth raiding it. Now with doing the ominous bottle raid, we can now begin the next stage of this video, and that is mining this entire thing out. I want to see what this thing looks like from the outside. We got to pretty much just mine out this entire surface, like try to make a flat area. Yeah, this is gonna suck. First I need a cow. Actually, I want to get rid of the stupid particles in my face. Give me some of them mommy milkers. But first things first, I want to set up a beacon real quick.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
I forgot that I actually dipped into the beacon funds and leveled up some villagers so that then I could be able to get the maps to then be able to find the trial chambers. Now, I don't know for sure, but we should be able to easily still get some emeralds out of a raid farm, right? I don't think anything changed with raid farms. With using the ominous bottle, all I need to do is drink it once, technically, right? Oh, actually, we have emeralds literally just waiting right for me. All right. I mean, sure, why not? Yeah, should be plenty of blocks. There we go. Now we should be able to get haste too, and begin shoveling and mining and chopping. G Fuel, get me through this, please. Which, by the way, guys, my G Fuel Shaker Cup is officially almost sold out on the website, so you guys want to be able to get it now before it's completely gone forever. I know a lot of people missed out last time. Don't miss out this time, huh? All right, let's get to it. I'm over it. I'm just kidding. We got a lot to do, so let's get to shoveling and mining. now we pretty much have a relatively big flat area. Probably chop down a couple more trees. But I realized I kind of have an issue, and that is that I don't really know how big the trial chamber really is, like end to end, you know? Like when I mined out the ancient city a long time ago, it was kind of like there is a clear end, you know? There's a back wall, there's a front wall, there's an east, west, north, south. But with this one, it's like a dungeon, and it's kind of hard to tell where and how it works. So my strategy for this... Oh, sorry, getting a little fast there, scared me. So my strategy for this is going to be to essentially run through this entire thing end to end, finding the farthest point and digging straight up. Like over here, this is the farthest point. Oh, here we go. Got to deal with these guys now. Or maybe I could just sneak out and make my great escapee. And I'll just dig all the way to the surface so that I know where each endpoint of the trial chamber is. There we go. Now we got all of our posts that are at the farthest points on each side of the trial chamber. So now I can actually like properly like box this thing in with like a big square, and we know exactly what the area is that we need to officially dig out. So that we got all the endpoints of this thing, it's time to clear out some area and also outline this bad boy. There we go. Now we have the entire thing completely outlined. Now we get a good visual of everything that we need to remove in Minecraft. I mean, it feels like it's a 100 by 100 area. Here, you know what? I have a good idea of how to count this without actually counting every single block. Each of these are 5. So 5, 10,
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
So it's about a 120 by like 125-ish blocks. We also did add a little extra on top, but 10 blocks out from the actual structure, just so we can play it safe and also be able to visually see the whole thing. And now all that's left is to pretty much just shovel and mine all the way down to the trial chamber. So let's get to it. Now, finally, we're down at least enough blocks to where we feel to start doing some TNT mining. This feels like a lot of progress, but in reality, it's like, I don't know, like 8 blocks, 6 blocks, 7 blocks, something like that. It's not like a crazy amount, even though I've been at this for quite some time. Also, we have new friends. Okay, Mr. Frog has been through all thick and thin with me. I appreciate him. And then over here, I think is where our other friend is hiding. There we go. Mr. Zombie Piglin. What? Hello? Wait, whoa. Wait, what? Have they always had one ear? Or is this new? I mean, it's a skeleton side, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Ugh, it looks kind of gross. Oh, I'm sorry. Regardless, though, now it is time to start doing some TNT mining. You guys know what I'm talking about. We got to use flying TNT dupers if we're going to sit here and try to dig out a gigantimous hole. The highest point of the trial chamber is like pretty much to the bottom of the stone layer, which isn't that bad. Like I can mine that right now. Come on, I can mine that. But the bottom point of the trial chamber, like the lowest one, I'm pretty sure is like bedrock. And if that's the case, we're using as much TNT as possible. And I should also pretty much have everything that we're going to need for the flying TNT machine. Basically just a bunch of hoppers, pistons. Wait, I just actually realized I am missing something. I need some obsidian.
Bing bang.
Yeah, that'll do. just gonna take a few seconds. first things first, I want to try to like separate it from the wall a little bit. And I need to add a little bit of repeater like that, put a little tick on it like so, add a redstone torch underneath it. And then I have to go all the way across to the other side. Then I can place a block on top of there, one right there, put a redstone torch and just do the exact same thing. Then Michael Jackson walk all the way back to the starting area. Also gonna need all these blocks now that I think about it because I threw away majority of the dirt and stuff. I gotta go pick it up and I'm an idiot. Then now all we need to do is build our flying machines. Place an observer into that redstone repeater. Build out some temporary blocks. Place another observer. Slap some of that sticky icky right there. And a sticky piston. Nope, not like that. Nope, wrong. Nope. Wrong. Come on, don't do this.
Nice.
Ah, there we go. And another slime block right here, and a piston right there, and a couple blocks out, and an observer facing that way. And then now this should just be our flying machine all the way through, but now we obviously need to add some of that boom boom to it. And to build this, technically I should just need to place like a slime block right there. Can I reach this? Oof. I got hops. I'm pretty impulsive. There's a wall right there. Then this is... Ooh, actually, I think I made a mistake. I believe I'm supposed to have detector rails right here. I grabbed regular rails because I'm an idiot. I hate myself. Which we don't really have that many detector rails at home. God dang, bro. These things are expensive. Oh, never mind. You craft 6 at a time. We should be good. Like how every time that I leave the area, I use my map to get back here, and it already looks so cool. I wonder if on the mini map it'll show the outline of the structure once we get to it. I think this is actually gonna look amazing on a map. All right, back to business. We should have everything. Wait a second. I actually just realized we don't have everything. God dang it. Because I need to put a minecart on top of that detector rail, but then below a minecart, I'm supposed to place like a slime block and then a coral fan on the slime block. So the TNT is supposed to go like right here. So anyways, TNT is supposed to go right there. It's a good test, huh? Good visual of understanding distance and explosive radius. Now I need a coral fan, regardless. So, ocean commotion time. I don't know where the ocean is. Insert cool transition to coral reef. Aha, here we go. Now we can get all of the coral fans that we're gonna need. And now finally we can be able to finish this thing off. All I gotta do is basically take everything that I did right here and just do the exact same thing on the other side. There we go. Now it's all 100% completed. All I technically need to do is flip this lever, and then all it'll do is fly to the other side without starting any TNT, but on the way back it should be igniting TNT. Just want to double check this repeater. Looking good over here. My fear is that I always end up lighting this thing up wrong, and then it just completely misses and flies off in the distance forever, blowing things up. However, let's see how this goes.
I said,
hello?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
You left this behind. Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to put the TNT on this side yet. Brain fart. It's fine. We're okay. And now, moment of truth. Does it line up? Please, 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 please. Is that right? I'm not sure 100% if that's right. However, if I place a TNT... Okay, not the first one. I do have to get rid of this first one. Now, if I flip this lever, is it gonna... Oh, yeah, it's going back. All right. That means that we did it correctly. And then now both sides will be lighting up TNT as it goes. Once it goes to that side and then back. I was worried that if we weren't really low enough yet and the TNT was going to bounce up and hit the TNT duper, but we're good. Oh my God. Look at that beauty. I love when it can just do all the work for you. And then now it should just bounce right off of this and then go right back. But this side should start lighting. Yup. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I gotta be careful of this TNT. Okay, I'm gonna let it go back and forth so that then we can turn it off on this side. Because now that this thing's back, we have to build up like 6 more of these, probably. Fill up this whole area. Oh, well, first, actually, we need to prep the area. I need to get rid of my beacon. I don't want to lose this thing in the whole mess, especially all my hard-earned emeralds. Oh, and I just realized that it's like partially in a swamp. God dang it. There's water. Water makes it impossible to TNT mine. But fortunately, I do keep some sponges on me in my purse, so we should be able to get rid of the water fairly easily. After all, it is swamp water, so it's kind of shallow. Ugh. Oh, they changed the sound of these things? Ugh. Why does it kind of sound like that? It's so wet. It's kind of nasty. There we go. We've pretty much dried out the swamp of all the water that's going to be an issue. What's this? No. 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 God dang, underwater cove going on, man. So much water in here. I didn't even see this. Mr. Piggy, do something. Ah, it shouldn't be too bad. Just a little bit of sponging, actually. Now, finally, with that cave drained out and the swamp drained out, it is time to finish up with building up all of our TNT dupers, because like I said, we are going to need a decent bit of these bad boys to mine out this entire thing. There we go. Now that boring part of building all these things is out the way, it's time to let these things fly, because I need to arm the TNT on each side of these. This one's obviously all good, as we know. Regardless, let me flip the lever. I also got to make sure, obviously, that these even work to begin. Oh, forgot a lever on that one. And there we go. So all of them now all have primed TNT on this side. So now when I flip these levers, it should be striking TNT going back to the original start. That one's good. This one's good. This one's good. That one's good. Oh no, Mr. Froggy, I forgot. Hey, it'll be fine. And there we go. They are all working, which means now all we need to do is wait while the TNT flying machines do about 80% of the work for us. Hold on, we got another stupid giant water cave of doom. Oh my god, it's huge. And now we should be good to get back on track with mining. Turn all these bad boys back on.
Much later.
And now finally, tons and tons of TNT later. This thing's been going back and forth for quite some time. There's obviously still a lot. It's pretty chaotic looking, to be honest. I had to stop the TNT around this area because unfortunately it started blowing up the actual trial chamber. And ooh, chest. Ooh, golden apple. But obviously we can't have that. Yeah, we're gonna have to repair all that. So to combat that, I had to then move all the stopping points for some of the TNT dupers so that they stopped like partial way. So I'm able to still mine deeper. And then over here, yeah, I don't know where. Ooh, diamonds. I've been trying to stop and grab diamonds whenever I can, whenever I see them. And now we got a whopping 48. However, there is some trial chamber at some point over here because obviously we outlined it to be over here. So it's got to be something over here. Regardless, now we're pretty much at this point where we kind of are forced to actually mine by hand. I'm above doing this. I need more TNT dupers. I had to also add more. That was the other annoying part. There ended up being like these huge gaps in the middle and I didn't space them out properly. Regardless, let's get to cleaning up all these floating pebbles. Ooh, more diamonds. And I'm pretty sure I've gotten all the floaty rocks that have been sitting around, other than what's left right here that we got to clean up. But for all that, obviously, we're going to need a beacon. So I'm going to build up a beacon right here. There we go. Now we got haste 2. So even all this deep slate shouldn't be too bad to mine. But obviously, yeah, we are absolutely starting with all the stone on top. And that should make it so it's not too bad. Oh yeah, no, this won't be too bad. And now finally we have the entire thing completely outlined. By outlined, I mean, yeah, it's just outlined. I kind of just shaped it out. I developed the strategy of once I hit a wall, just go wah, 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 just like basically turn every time I see a wall. And I've completely exposed the entirety of the trial chamber. I just need to get rid of like the big empty ugly chunks. Then this is perfect because now that we know where all the dead space is, I can actually set up the TNT dupers again, but, you know, set like a limit on it so that it only goes out to about like right here, and I can avoid like blowing it up again because that's obviously not the strategy. So my goal here is to just basically do what I did earlier, which is just move this all the way over. I mean, the alternative path would be cover the entire thing with obsidian. I don't think I got the patience for that because then I'm gonna have to mine more obsidian. I've already had to heal my pickaxes like 3 times. We'll go ahead and pass on that idea. I don't even know why I even said it. Okay, so we'll stop at about right here, and then we'll just move this over there. All I gotta do is place down the redstone torch, place down the lever, build out 2 blocks, place down this. Oh, place it down like so. There we go. And there we go. There we go. I've lowered down plenty of the TNT flying machines to be able to take care. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. Because I realized not just extending it out is enough, because the TNT machines are basically at their like max distance that they can reach downward. So I had to actually lower a few of them as well. But it is now time to let these bad boys fly. Oh, forgot to put TNT on this side for no reason. Now I need to make sure that they all stop on the other side so I could add TNT to the other end of them. So I'll just bridge all the way out. And then just basically load each one of these with more TNT. And then just fire them all up. Which looks like it's working perfectly. And this is exactly what I needed. And I'm going to basically do in this corner, a little bit in that corner, and this corner. And it'll basically clear out the rest of this all for me. Except I see some diamonds down here. Don't mind if I do.
1 eternity later.
And finally, we have mined out basically the whole 100 by 100 area of this entire structure. The strategy also, by the way, if anyone's planning on doing this, don't do it. I don't recommend it. What you'd want to do is basically TNT blast, but then leave like a small gap to where you have to hand mine everything around the structure, because otherwise, obviously, you're just going to blow up the structure. Originally, I was going to mine out all the blocks underneath the structure, but then I realized a better idea that might look a lot better is to mine out all the walls and stuff. And if I were to mine out the walls and then it just being like floating platforms, I think it'll look kind of weird. So I'm gonna leave all the blocks that's underneath it. I also kind of like how all the diamonds and redstone shows, but also because I started mining it out right here because I was like, oh, there's structure here, so let me mine all this out. And then I never want to do that again. Yeah, leaving a gap to where I was able to mine around the structure was obviously tedious. However, it made it so that I was able to save the structure without blowing it up completely like what we were doing originally. However, it still looks magnificent. All the mining and all the effort that this video is it hurts. When I say that this took a long time, I mean like basically all I've been doing is this for 3 weeks, and it's been...
Oh my god, what is that?
What the heck is that? An Enderman put a pumpkin right here? What the heck? Yeah, no, I would not recommend this by any means to anyone to actually mine out this structure. This structure is way harder than mining out like an ancient city or something like that that doesn't even have a roof. But like having to avoid all the structures, move all the TNT machines, it was painful. But now we're at the home stretch. All I want to do is basically mine out all of the walls to the entire structure, exposing it so that if I wanted to come down here and jump from room to room, I can easily just fly from room to room with an ominous bottle, power farming basically everything, and getting tons and tons of keys. And now I've officially gotten this thing to the point that I'm really liking to look at it, to be honest. Here, let me show you guys this top-down view. Originally, I was going to mine out all of the walls, but then I realized that the walls are kind of needed because as I started mining them down, I was getting shot off of the cliff by like skeletons and also the wind boy. And so I decided to just basically take off the roof, because if I take off the roof, then all the mobs that are out in the sun just burn. They don't survive, which means it's super easy to kill them. Obviously, these guys don't burn in the sun because they're kind of suck. But skeletons, as well as regular zombies, all insta die, which means all I got to do is stand over here and then I could farm keys, and then easily I could be able to just get in and out of every single room by just flying to each room. And I decided to add windows to be able to still give it like a nice visual look, as well as kind of like outlining the entire perimeter of the deep slate so that it just, I don't know, it looks a little bit better at least. I think the giant floating structures would look really ugly if I just left it that way. I do kind of like this method, because now I can just easily take care of all these babies and bees. Look at them. Look at that. Look at that. It's easy. And then I can just stand here and it'll do all the work for me. And then all I got to do is run around collecting all my keys and picking it all up. And now this was a ridiculous amount of work. Like I said, I would never recommend anyone try to mine this thing out because it sucks. I would mine out another ancient city before I ever go near the trial chamber again. Regardless, it's time to head home. And now that we are back home, what I wanted to do was add the flow armor trim to our bedroom, which, by the way, actually, I'm thinking about building a new base. Thoughts and opinions, guys? Because it's just one of those things that, like, I don't know. I feel like I got this like itch to move. Yeah, enough about the base though. What I want to do is set up that flow armor trim. So first things first, well, actually not there. I need to duplicate them by using all the diamonds that I got basically. So I'm going to need head, chest, legs. Going to need 4 in total. So 1 more, there we go. And then of course we got to craft up a brand new fresh suit of armor. And then I just realized it's also enchanted. So hold on, we'll go enchant it real quick. Just gonna slap some level 1 enchantments on it. Don't really care what they are. Now let's slap it on with some amethyst, because this is like one of my favorite designs. Of course I want to know what it looks like too. Ooh. Oof, I like this one. I like this one a lot. It's got that kind of like swirl on the shoulder, and it's got like almost like ram horns on the head. I like this one. But of course, we can't stray away from the best one in the game. No way around that. Now let's put this bad boy right here. There we go. Now we got both of the armor trims from the trial chamber. Now it's time to move in Minecraft. I decided I want to build a new mega base, one that looks like no other mega base on the internet. Literally a giant base made out of giant blocks. Now, first things first, when building a base, you need to find a new location because, well, I mean, we built our very first base in this entire world in a mountain, literally clear through it. It was kind of cool. Our second base, giant ocean base. I'm thinking bigger. I'm thinking a little bit more practical and a little bit more convenient. I had a lot of plans for this base. They're out the window. I don't really want to do it. You ever get just so motivated to do something else in Minecraft and then all of a sudden you drop what you're doing and you throw away all the other ideas because the new idea is so cool or like so fun? That's kind of what I'm going through at the moment. So we need to find a new location because we've littered a lot of this area with just a bunch of builds. I'm just kidding. I pretty much pre-scouted out an area. I just, you know, decided to fly around for transitionary purposes. However, this village is not too far away from basically our current base, far enough away to where we can be able to create new farms and stuff like that and have plenty of room. But it's also not that far away from our most recent project, which is mining out the entirety of a trial chamber. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know where it is. I'm a little lost.
A few inches later.
Ah, here it is. It'll be pretty nice to be able to at least be close to one of our more recent projects. So I think that village will be perfect. The only thing is a bunch of people living in it. Got to kick them out. There we go. Pretty much all those houses are completely wiped out and they're gone. And there's a bunch of displaced families. What? For now. We'll build them a kingdom. Don't worry. They'll be living like kings.
Please, sir, I want some more.
If they play nice and do what I say. Yeah, we'll probably just build up our own kingdom basically all the way around our entire base. It'll look really cool. I got a vision. I got a vision this time, but not a single house is left. But all I really need to do is kind of like even out the land, level it out a bit because it's looking pretty slopey and there's just a bunch of holes and it's kind of ugly, and that's real boring. So I'd rather use magic to do that with a little swish and a whoosh. There we go. Now we pretty much have the entire area all cleared out. I basically wanted to create like kind of a giant naturally circle-y shape around what's going to be the base. And then this outline is obviously the perimeter of the base itself. It's basically a 50 by 50 block area. And then it's also like raised up on this tiny little mountain because, well, I'm going to kind of create like this stone platform for it to sit on. And then down here is basically where all the houses and stuff for all the villagers and our kingdom is going to be. And I forgot to put torches down here. Anyways, but the whole entire village will surround our giant mega base. Now, I don't know when and or how or what I'm going to build that village. However, I want to try to create like a stone platform. It doesn't have to look perfect. To be honest, I don't see myself ever running into the base. I want to try to mix in cobblestone and regular stone, which I actually realized I have 0 regular stone on me. Not to worry, we do also have a silk touch pick, and I'm kind of curious about checking out some of the caves nearby the base, so I know what's below what we're building on top of. Because I kind of plugged up a lot of little caves, and yeah, I don't know, I could be on top of a giant ravine, lava, a warden, all the things that you wouldn't want to live on top of. It's looking like it might be some underwatery type of caves, huh? Well, at least I know now, because that means that I am absolutely never digging down. I hate draining out those stupid caves. Oh yeah, the facts are checking out. We're living on top of a dang ocean. There's water cave after water cave. Okay, I need stone. There we go. Now we got our nice little pebble platform that we're going to be living on top of. Now I'm hoping this should be big enough. The only thing is I might need to expand the outer ring a little bit and shovel all the way around it, creating a little bit more living space for the village. But otherwise, this thing is coming together. Now it is time to erect the first portion of the base, which, as you guys can tell by the title thumbnail, obviously it's no secret. We're building our base out of giant blocked versions of actual blocks. Starting off, I want the first block to be a crafting table, which obviously has a lot of different shades of brown and will require a lot of different blocks. Actually, I'm looking at it. Even this axe, this is like 1 shade of brown, 2 shades of brown, 1 gray, light gray, and white. Also, there's like leather on top of the crafting table. I feel like I never noticed this. And here's the part in the video where my audio gets completely messed up for no other reason other than the fact that my computer hates me. So you guys get future Paul here to describe what's going on. Basically, these are all the blocks that we're going to be using to be able to build up the crafting table. Starting off with the entire outline, building this thing all the way up and around so we know what we need to fill in. Don't worry, I already know I'm messing this thing up completely, and I know that I'm going to have to go back and adjust all the different blocks until I find the right little mixture going on. But for now, this outline should do. Now it's time to just fill it all in. And finally, there it is, our gigantic no, I'm kidding, it's obviously a regular crafting table, but there's our crafting table. Now this is just obviously the bones of it. We still do need to add on the tools, which will add like a lot more texture, but I also have the idea of like making it 3-dimensional and potentially like, you know, making them stand out to give it also a little bit of depth to it. There we go. Now that looks much, much better. Actually, I like it a lot. This thing looks significantly better. This side's still a little bit on the bland side. I mean, it just literally has scissors. Like that's all that's on that side. And so that's why I didn't want that to be the front. The front has to be the axe and the hammer, which obviously looks significantly better. But the scissors, they're a bit on the bland side. And of course we did it all the way around it. So we got the axe and the hammer over here as well. And then on the, wonder what that is. Why would all of a sudden it just says that on the back of the old crafting table? Very strange. And now obviously I also never did like the top side of it because the top is just going to be another building. So we're just going to build up our next gigantic block right here. And that next block being a furnace. There we go. Perfect. All right, now let's move in. Kidding, I wish it was that easy. Got to place down another 1,000,000 blocks. And there we go. Now we got the big old outline. It kind of looks weird. It looks smaller than this one, but it's not. It's actually the same height and everything. But it's just that forced perspective in Minecraft. But we have the outline for our furnace now. All we really need to do is just fill it all in, basically like we did last time. My goal for this section of the entire base is going to be maybe an iron farm, maybe the super mega smelter, mineral related things, whereas like obviously down here will be all like crafting related things. I'm envisioning like different like rooms for each base, essentially. I don't know how to describe it without it just sounding really dumb. But like basically the decorating on the inside obviously is to come, and it'll make sense in the end. The biggest thing is just obviously needing to fill in the furnace as of right now. There we go. Now we got the furnace pretty much all set up. Now I'd like to say that this was easy, except it wasn't, because while trying to build it, I was trying to do like a little bit more of like a pixel art style to create the right shapes for it. And yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. The reason why, and it's raining. The reason why I want to do a pixel art style is because, well, there's a lot of different textures in the furnace. However, I also don't like want it to just be all stone. Like the crafting table, it kind of works because I mean the whole crafting table is literally just brown. But for the furnace, it's like just one solid gray all the way around would have been really ugly. Also, I don't have that much dark gray. I don't want to have that much stone. It's a little bit easier when it's made up of different materials, except I had to actually even I had to create like a little bit of a sheep farm over here, gathering up all the sheep and breeding them so that then I could be able to get some wool to be able to then obviously add to the furnace. But then I realized that's kind of an issue because they would always eat the grass and then it would take forever for them to grow back. So then I created an auto farm where I got one light sheep, one dark sheep, and then the auto farm would be going also while I'm placing all the blocks. However, furnace is done, which means that we are on to our next giant block, and this one is going to be an important one for the base as well, and it's going to be the giant chest, which obviously the chest is going to be our which obviously the chest is going to be our storage room. It's going to be where we have our gigantic auto sorter for all of our blocks and all of our materials. And also this one will be my favorite one since technically you know, for a giant chest it's literally like 3 blocks. Let's be honest. I mean, I could do a little bit more grays inside the little thing right here, the latch. However, literally 3 blocks. I just need a bunch of yellow terracotta, some brown terracotta, and a tiny bit of white concrete, which we got the white concrete. I used all of my brown terracotta on the giant crafting table, and as far as yellow terracotta goes, this is all we got. That's an issue. And the only other thing is, do I want to build the chest exactly the same height as every other block? For consistency's sake, I'm going to, because otherwise it would look very wonky. But like I said, we need yellow terracotta and brown terracotta. And for that, we need terracotta land. So let's go on a bit of an adventure. Aha, terracotta land. Here we go. Why does that look like a structure? Who's living in this thing? All right, this is all we need though. We need some of that succulent yellow terracotta, and I realized I left my beacon at the new base. So I gotta mine this the slow way. I think I'm gonna die. Now it should be good to go. I got plenty of yellow and brown terracotta, hopefully. Might have to come back here. We will see. However, before we get back to all the hard labor, check out this cave that I found. It's an exposed Badlands mine shaft. I've seen exposed mine shafts plenty of times, but never a Badlands mine shaft. It looks pretty cool. I don't know. It might be dumb. Say it's cool. Okay, it's cool. Also, what we got in this chest, huh? Enchanted golden apple, enchanted golden apple, enchanted golden apple. Golden carrots. Okay, I need to stop by the Enderman farm, heal up my tools, and then we're back to the hard labor.
3,000 whoop-whoos later.
And now we can finally get started on the outline for this entire chest. Basically gonna do the same spiel. 3 blocks for the outline all the way across. There we go. We're officially up in the clouds with this base. I really hope we don't hit build height limit. I'm sure we won't. I'm pretty sure we won't. Regardless, though, we got the complete outline for the entire chest. And like I said, this is going to be the storage room. So basically, I plan on having like a few different rows, maybe like 2 or 3 levels of just chests and auto sorting, basically. So I can have a chest for literally every block in the game. Either way, now it's time to fill in all of the yellow for the yellowish part of the chest. And now finally all of the chest is filled in. Something about seeing a giant chest. I've done this in the past on previous worlds and I love the look of these things. It looks kind of goofy in all the right ways. And it's probably because chests are actually just like pretty much just one color. Like when you look at a furnace texture, it looks pixelated. When you look at a crafting table texture, it looks kind of pixelated, but a chest, that looks like a giant chest. But now we're on to the last block, which is going to basically be the home block, the block in which I build a house. When you normally build a house in Minecraft, you build it on a grass block. So my goal is to basically build up a giant grass block. Now for the grass block, obviously we could do a little pixel art because there are like little shades of brown and stuff. We're not doing that. Okay. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We ain't doing that because I have a few double chests full of dirt. So I will be building this entire block out of dirt. I mean, maybe we could add like a little bit of texture, like maybe a couple little gray squares. But for the most part, we're building the whole thing out of dirt because dirt just attaches seamlessly. And now finally, let's fly all the way up to the tippity top here and begin placing down all the dirt and doing the outline for this thing. There we go. Now we have the entire outline of our giant dirt block. All we need to do now is just completely fill this whole entire thing in with dirt, placing the same block forever. You know what? If I have to go through this pain, so do all of you. You all get to watch me place down 1 million blocks of dirt. And now finally our giant dirt block, it basically is done, but now we need to turn it into a grass block, which obviously I feel like the most likely block I should use is moss. I just don't have very much of it, but that is fine because moss you could expand by using bone meal, which I just realized I don't have any on me. That's fine because this thing is so big that I could basically fly almost anywhere in my Minecraft world without using a single rocket. All I need to do is jump and glide. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. It looks so cool though. I could literally fly from my new base to my old base, not using a single rocket now. This is actually so cool. Now, obviously getting to the very top of it, that's a different story. That requires a lot of rockets. But my goal here is to try to create this uneven kind of like jagged look with the moss, because when you bone meal it, I don't think it like goes like a set squared amount of blocks. Holy crap, this is actually way higher than I thought it was gonna be. I'm pretty sure if I bone meal this like near the edge, it will just spread. Obviously I need to mow the grass and stuff, or we'll get rid of all that, but I'm pretty sure, does it spread down?
You gotta be kidding me.
It doesn't spread downward? Are you being full rail right now? What about if I place a block like that?
Got to be kidding me.
That's tough, bro. That's so tough. Okay, anyways, we're just gonna continue to spread across the top, and then I guess we'll worry about the sides afterwards.
Thousands of tears later.
There we go. Now we got the entire top of this thing looking all green. We have to ruin paradise by getting rid of all of it with some water. All the carpets, all the grass, all the little shrubberies gone. Yeah, we definitely need to add on a little bit of green on the sides here to create that full like grass block image. So real quick, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly on over here very far away from where we're building the base, make a ton of moss, collect all of it, and basically just place down a ton of moss going up and down all the way around this thing about a bazillion times, and we'll see how it turns out. And now finally, our grass block is complete. I think it looks pretty solid. It looked decent. I do think I will end up adding like maybe some pixel art when I'm not lazy, just because like on the block, you see the little like gray speckles and stuff like that. It looks good, but all in all, I think it turned out pretty solid. And that obviously completing the entire outside structure of the new base. It looks so cool, actually. It looks magnificent how big it is. But now we need to start actually working on the inside of the base and kind of like setting up each thing. So like obviously for the crafting table, I'll build a more proper staircase later. But for the inside of this one, I want it to actually just be truly where I'm going to be doing all my crafting. Like I'll probably set like an actual like floor to this thing so I don't gotta deal with this lumpy ground and creepers. I do want to incorporate a beacon into it and leave this beacon where it is. I really like the idea of a beacon shining all the way through it, especially because with beacons, there is no height limit. There's only a going down limit. Does that make any sense?
Yes, science!
There is no limit to how high you are from it, no matter how high you are above the... Oh my God. I should have built a creeper head. Hello? These guys literally just spawned right next to me. You can be as high as you want above a beacon, and you'll still have the beacon's effects. But if you're below a beacon, then yeah, it runs out of juice. But before we get started on that bottom section and creating the like cave theme, one thing I do want to do is kind of set up like an outline for where our base is going to be. And then on each side of the house, I want to essentially have like a little waterfall, and that waterfall will act kind of like a water elevator to each of the floors. And this will basically act as like the main structure of the house. And then what I want to do is essentially just pop a small hole in the roof where basically this will be a little pond. So I'm going to just drop that water like so. Oh man, I just realized that that's gonna be an issue because it's gonna break all the torches that are down on the ground level, and now there's gonna be a million creepers down there. I hate it here. Anyways, pond. And now I need to wait for the stupid water to finish.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended.
I need to wait for the stupid water stream to finish up so that then I can actually create the correct waterfall, and I know exactly where it's gonna be landing, because like I said, it'll act as the bubble elevator to go from floor to floor. I'll probably just be flying from floor to floor, but it's nice to know I got a bubble elevator if I run out of rockets. And then we'll create some like ponds down. I don't know why I'm sitting here describing it. Let me just show you what I mean. And finally, our crafting table is done. For now, that is. I feel like this is kind of like a manageable, kind of finished enough kind of look of what I'm really going for. It has a little bit more of like a ruggedy kind of underground kind of vibe. Because obviously, you know, when you're all the way at the top, you're on cloud 9. But when you drop to the bottom, you really at rock bottom. Get it?
Oh, brother,
this guy stinks! Don't worry, guys. I'll be here all video. So obviously, we got where the bubble elevators will be. Yeah, I realized that there's going to need to be glass around it. That was an oversight. For now, we're just flying. Over here will be where our anvils are. I need to add also, now that I think about it, some of those grindstones as well, just for the aesthetic. It kind of flows over here, you know, a little bit of lava. It's kind of like smithing over here. Over here is just gonna be some generalized crafting areas. I'll probably add like a little island right here with a map on it. That's what I should have done. Or actually a better idea, I'll probably put it over there. But then I'm gonna put my armor stands up here with all the special sets of armor that we have. And you go across the bridge where our beacon is underground, and this is actually the beacon that used to be on top of our very first base. I actually moved it over here, the solid iron beacon. And then originally over here, I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do, but now that I think about it, I think this is where I'll put like a big map, and it'll be like a table, like a big square table with a map on it. It'll look very cool of like the whole basin area, and we'll just continue adding on to it. And then over here is a cobblestone generator, because why not? Honestly, it's one of those things that I'm always going to need it. Like, how else do I get this stone? Honestly. But next up, we got ourselves the furnace, which inside the furnace is obviously going to be some super smelters, as well as a fuel farm, which I'll probably put the fuel farm over there. And then I'll put the smelters over here, which actually, first things first, I do actually want to get rid of some of this floor because I need it to be a little bit more accessible to be able to fly. And I need the outline to also match in the chest so that then I can be able to easily fly up and down it as well. So what I want to do is actually mow some of this down and kind of create like a like bridge. Well, now that I think about it, if I want this to be like a perfect bridge, I would need to do like quadrants, which would eat up a lot of usable space. So instead, I think I will just make these holes much bigger and a little bit easier to fly through. There we go. Now that's much better. I didn't really fully plan it out when I initially built this platform, but I also will need a little step off for when we have the bubble elevator working. So I'll just create a little bridge to the water. Then eventually when we got the glass going all the way up, we will be chilling. And there's plenty of room to be able to fly up and down. So now what I want to do, like I said, is set up some auto smelters. So like we'll have one really big one along the window right here. And then we'll have probably two smaller ones on each side. The bigger one will be the normal furnace so that when I'm smelting down like sand and stuff like that, then we'll have like a smoker one and then probably like a blast furnace one. And fortunately, we do already have one super smelter that I can easily just grab it and move it here. There we go. That's much better. So now we got our smokers, we got our furnace, and then we got our blast furnace. And for those who don't understand how a super smelter works, essentially is I load up a chest up here, let's say sand or something. Then I flip this lever. It sends this minecart all the way down, hitting the activator rails, and then goes all the way back. And it's just dropping items into the furnace. And then on the back side over here, for example, there's another minecart. I would then just drop some fuel into it. Look how fast this thing's sucking it all up too. Now this hopper minecart is just loaded up and it's ready to go all the way down, putting fuel into the backside of these. That's essentially how this works. However, I need a lot more fuel to obviously power every single one of these, which I need another minecart, hopper minecart up here. However, too lazy. Because we need to get started on the fuel portion of this furnace anyways, and that being a giant lava farm. I figured the best method, because the longest lasting material is just kind of lava, right? So the best method would be to basically just load this up with a bunch of lava buckets, but I wanted to automatically make lava buckets. And so basically I need to go get some dripstone so that then I can be able to create like a big lava farm right here. Now I can't remember for sure, but I want to say in our giant trial chamber mining area, there should be a dripstone cave somewhere around here. Aha, here we go. Ooh, a spawner. Uh-oh. Go chill. Skeletons are actually hurting a little bit. All right, anyways, back to dripstonage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bye, have a great time.
Took a little dicey there. Anyways. Now for this lava farm, I'm pretty sure all I'm gonna need is basically a bunch of cauldrons. And I don't know if I need running lava or if stagnant lava is okay, or if running lava is better. I honestly don't know with this stuff. I've never really done that much research. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Now that we got all of our cauldrons all set up, now all we need to do is essentially go all the way around with some of this. What is this block called? Dripstone block, and slap some drippy boys up on there. Yo, is dripstone actually just the cow of the stone world? Huh? Like, you can't tell me these aren't udders, right? What? Come on, bro. Then fly all the way back to your old base just to go grab some glass, because you forgot glass when you went back to go grab iron. So now you might as well also grab more iron so that then you can be able to make more cauldrons and make the farm even bigger. Stupid idiot. Hate myself. Ooh, you know what? It was a good idea that I came back, because I realized I could just take this lava. Because this didn't really ever work out. Like, this is way too small. So I was never able to fully like use this. However, the kelp farm was decent. For the most part, the kelp farm was what really fueled the entire old super smelter. However, kelp farm aside, let's be honest, lava is definitely always the best use for fuel. And just basically create a nice little glass wall all along this thing. And just plop some lava down in it. Like I said, I don't know for sure if it's more productive to just have like stagnant lava or if it's okay to have running lava. The lazy boy in me wants to just leave it with running lava, but hey, I don't have enough to make it work. Or does it reach? Does it reach? Does it reach? That's upsetting. Wait, I didn't build this thing even. Oh my God. All right, there we go. Now we got it all working. I just had to move a couple from over here to over here. It wasn't that big of a deal. We're fine. We got lava all the way across, stretching as far as we can. Hopefully, like I said, it continues to work. Honestly, I might just expand this thing and make it even bigger and then just like make aisles or something like that. I feel like that'll probably end up being the method. I don't know how fast this is even going to produce to begin with, so we'll see. Here, I'll put down like a chest right here that we can be able to throw some buckets into. And as of right now, that should be good enough for the furnace. I mean, maybe it's a little bit of decorating here and there. Maybe set up some like, I don't know, like a lava fall over there or something. But I do need to get working on the chest room because the chest room is going to be the most work by far. But also for the grass block, guys, I want you guys to comment down below some ideas and things that we could do inside the grass block. Should we make like a museum of, I don't know, achievements, rare things, things like that? Should we do the base inside the grass block? Because I'm just going to make a little house on top. Let's be honest. It'll look like one block, but kind of cool. And this whole thing is kind of the base, so I'm not too worried about, you know, needing, I guess, a base inside the block. I wanted to kind of leave it blank. I do have some ideas, but I wanted to leave it blank for the most part for you guys to be able to decide what we should do in it. I was even thinking potentially bringing back the whole putting names of my subscribers in the world again. We got a big old wall up there. I'm just saying we could do some signs on a wall. I don't know. Drop some ideas, guys. Drop some ideas in the comments. But for now, I'm going to have to go get every bit of iron I've ever gotten in this world because we're going to need a whole lot of hoppers to create a giant auto sorting system. Luckily, we have had an iron farm running for the last like 2,000 days in this world, and we have almost just barely shy of a full shulker box worth of iron, which I still don't know for sure if that's gonna be enough iron. However, regardless, I do know for sure that I need a lot more wood because we're gonna need a ton of chests, because you need chests to make hoppers, and then you need chests obviously for storage. And I'm also gonna need a whole lot of spruce because we're gonna make all the platforms and the bridges out of spruce. Fortunately, we are right next to a spruce forest. Ooh, actually, I just came up with a really cool idea for the chest room. Like, let's say I want to just go to the chest room just to grab like 2 things. I can pop a little hole right here like that. And let's say this will be the first level where we'll have a bunch of chests, and then we'll have another level that'll go down. I want to at least make 2 levels. We have enough room for 4, 5. That'll be like my easy access to the chest room if I need to be able to just go grab something real quick. Either way, let's chop down some of these mega spruce trees. And now here is our chest room. All we need to do is actually add the actual auto sorting system, but we got these nice little walls to prevent me from accidentally falling off. More so the aesthetic than anything, and being able to hold up some lights because I hate torch spam. And I realized down in the furnace we got torch spam, and that's frustrating. Also, I wanted to make this yellow. Also, I wanted to make this yellow because I was like, oh, you know, we're inside of a chest. That only makes sense. But I have black down there, and then the black kind of just muddies the yellow. And then I realized I probably should just do blue all the way through, and then it would be consistent with the water. Regardless, though, now we got the bubble elevators that go up into a bridge. We're able to get off at this floor and start our auto sorting system, which is going to require a lot of chests. So yeah, let's get to placing those. And get more wood for more chests. And there we go. We got all of our chests set up all the way around it. This is obviously a whole lot of storage. Originally, I was like, yeah, we can make this multi-level. I mean, we can. I don't think I really need to yet. This is definitely enough chests for all the blocks that we at least have in this world. And then I left like a little bit of texture on top by using the stairs so that obviously these could still be open, but I could be able to add an item frame on top so that I know which slot is in what chest. But also, guys, check this out. You want to strip these logs to make them look like this? Right clicking right now. Literally right clicking. Look at that. Nothing. You wanna know why? Because you can't have a shield on while doing that. Minecraft. What the heck? Anyways, now it's time to do all the hoppers and all the redstone on the backside. And now I'm going to need a whole lot of redstone on the backside of these before I can finish placing on the rest of the hoppers, which the redstone's one of those things I don't have a lot of, fortunately. So, to the caves we go. And now finally, our storage room is 100% completed. So we can basically throw all the items that we've ever owned into this storage room. I do kind of need to sort it out a little bit. Let's say I wanted to make this hopper the filtering system, and then I want it to be stone blocks. I have to actually like filter out every single one of these chests. And yeah, it'll take a little while. However, we're not done with the base, so I'll do this later. I ended up adding on a little bit of a roof to it, just so, you know, it feels like there's like a little bit of a room. I'm still able to easily fly all the way through. This was my main goal, is being able to fly up and down the entire thing. So if I'm like, okay, well, I want to go to the chest room, I could easily just fly on into the chest room. If I want to go down to the fern eye, I could go down to the fern eye. Speaking of, how's the lava? Okay, so it's looking like it has to be a lava source block. All right, now we know. Regardless, now I need to actually build a true house at the very top of this thing. The place in which we are going to have our bed, where we're going to sleep at night and live life. Honestly, we're not going to spend that. Ew. Ew. Okay, we need to fix this glass scenario real quick. This is so gross. It goes from a black one to a yellow one back to a black one, and it made doo-doo brown. I'll be honest, black looks pretty cool, but it's just not what I want. Oh, snap. We got 2 wandering traders at the same time. I've never had this, actually. We're selling slime balls, bunch of garbage. Oh, wait. Light blue dye? Ooh. Hey, kind of what we need right now. So I want to use blue to be able to make blue glass. They're both selling light blue dye. All right. You know what? I could get it for free.
Yoink.
All right, let's see which one has the better color. Oh, hey. Hello. Hey, yo. I'll just plop it down right there. See, now that matches the water, and that kind of looks consistent, and I like that. But for the sake of going to Flavor Town, what does that one look like? Not good. All right, ditch you in the water, and basically just fill in each one of these so that then I'll never fall through. Oh wait, can't really fly up this. Need to go through the water, and there we go. Yeah, I'll never actually like fall into it. Let's get to building up an actual house for us. You better believe we go in the PaulGG tried and true spruce-a-roo. Finally, here we go. This is kind of the main structure of the house, and then I want to create some bridges that'll go over into some other towers on each side, and then probably set up maybe like a little farm or something like that. Probably don't really need it. It's more for aesthetics. However, interior wise, it's nice. It's humble. I mean, we need to build something fairly humble, especially on top of a gargantuan building like this. Just because we're ruling the kingdom down there that we're going to eventually build doesn't mean that we got to rule with an iron fist, you know? Honestly, I actually really do like the way this house looks too, I'm not gonna lie. Now let's add the other towers on it as well by simply building out a little bridge. And this tower is going to be much smaller than the actual main base itself. But I'm planning on putting my enchantment room in here. So I do need it to be big enough for at least that. That should be good. We'll put the enchantment table right there, wrap some books around it, probably expand this platform just a schmidgel. I do want this to feel pretty castle-y, so I'm gonna set up like some walls and then build up like an open roof without any like well, I guess walls, even though I just said walls, but I mean like actual wall blocks. All right. There we go. I'm vibing with this now. We got a little bridge going from the main house to the actual tower. Let me give you the rundown real quick. Put a little doorway right here. Walk in, enchantment table surrounded by bookshelves. It'll fit perfectly right here. Honestly, I'm just messing with the whole aesthetic of this thing with the bridge going over to the tower. It's a nice little castle-y look. All we need to do is basically add this tower onto this side, which we can just do it right now. There we go. Now we got both sides. Both towers are set up, matching each other, I hope. The roof is hard, okay? So I don't know 100% if the roof is correct. It's hard to like match the roof. However, I also realize I'm missing some walls. Hold on. Don't judge me. I'm tired. Filming this entire video for like 3 weeks again. But there we go. Now it looks right. And I'm liking the way this is looking. Because like I said, it feels almost like one blocky, you know? Where there's just like the one giant block and you got a base on it. It looks so cool. Then we could add some farms, maybe a little like shack and stuff like that as we start expanding the base some more. But like this obviously is where we're going to be like officially living out of. This tiny little house on this giant mega base. The concept of it is just really funny to me. And no mega base is a mega base without any sort of farm surrounding it. And the first farm that we're going to be building for our new mega base is a giant TNT farm. Fully automated, fully crafting, and also it's a giant TNT block. Come on. And first things first, we got to figure out where we're putting this TNT farm around the base. It's going to need a creeper farm and a lot of sand. Now I want it to be close to the base because it needs to be able to automatically farm basically while we're at the base doing basely things, because we're based. We're just sick like that. Now, typically when you're building a creeper farm, you usually want it over the ocean just because there's less caves technically. But as we can see, this is it's not an ocean, kind of a deep lake. Maybe. The ocean is not far, but this would be too far away from the base to be able to then continue automatically generating creepers. So we're going to have to go with the lake. And also I have this like vision for the base that I want there's like pathways just like branching directly off the one giant circle with our one giant base. So then right here, we'll probably build up the platform, but I want to make it a little bit easier to get up and down. We grab some dirt from our giant chest, which by the way, I started auto sorting this. I put a ton of different items in it all the way around to about halfway, and I got lazy. I got the important ones down though for us so that we be able to actually use this for the most part, but I'll finish adding on more, and then we'll eventually need to build another layer of auto sorters. But in the last video, we obviously built up our storage room and it's turning out pretty great so far. And I need more dirt. We used a lot of it, pretty much all of it, on our giant dirt block that we live on top of, and we need to decorate this. And a lot of you guys gave some really good comments as to what we should... What's going on here? Enderman think he's funny or something? Picking up dirt and moving it? Regardless, yeah, you guys commented some really good ideas of what we should put in the giant grass block. But for now, we need to stay on task. So I'm gonna kind of like smooth out the pathway over to what will be the TNT farm. I also want to clean up the pathway around the base while I'm already working on it anyways. There we go. Now we got a nice little trail that's going to lead straight from the house all the way over to the TNT farm. And then we'll just build up a nice giant platform right here. Actually, we're going to need some stone for. I'm definitely going to be siphoning up a lot of gunpowder also for rockets. It's not going to be like a huge creeper farm or anything. It's enough for the TNT factory. I need to build like another creeper farm. I don't know. We'll see how fast this thing produces. The important thing is that obviously it'll be producing TNT fully automatically by itself. And then if I got to come in every now and then to take some to be able to build rockets, who cares? Build rockets? What am I, a Minecraft engineer? Craft up a few rockets. Either way, let's build a bridge mixed up of different stones all the way out to the platform. Should be far enough. Maybe make it a tad bit wider. Probably mix in a tad bit of slabs and stuff here and there. Maybe some stairs just to add a little bit of flavor to it. Okay, it doesn't really work right there. That should be good. Now let's just build up also basically a giant circular shaped platform. Because obviously circles are superior in Minecraft. You cannot contest that. There we go. This should be big enough for at least what I'm envisioning. Now we just gotta fill it all in. Maybe I should have mixed up the stone afterwards. This is very frustrating to try to like create a pattern. I may have made a mistake. Hey, go. Oh, chill. I'm over here just working and bro's just coming at me. I hate it when these things want to show up and play ball, huh? You better drop that trident. I hate you.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
And there we go. We should have enough room, I hope, for this factory. I mean, we'll see. It should be good, though. At least for the way that I'm envisioning actually building this thing, there should be plenty of room. Because I think we're going to need a little bit more verticality than we are width and shape, which leads me to my next point though, which is what we're actually going to have to build the structure out of. We're going to need creepers in a creeper farm, which I'm going to put above the auto crafter, which actually, you know what, I haven't even played with that thing yet. Which all you need is a crafting table, 2 pieces of redstone, a dropper, and then surround it with iron, and then you get the crafter, which looks like a little man with a mustache. Which for those of you who don't know, basically you could set, like, let's say I want to make redstone torches, and this is what I'm gonna set it to. You could turn off the rest of the crafting table, set up some hoppers, it'll automatically feed those items into it, and every time it gets a redstone signal, it'll start dispensing them, and it'll just keep dispensing them over and over. So technically you need to hook this up to like a redstone clock so that it'll keep hitting the signal over and over. I need to make sure I have enough room for that as well. Regardless, let's get back to construction of the TNT farm. Like I said, the blocks that I'm going to be building this thing out of, one block being glass, but tinted glass, because one, I want to make sure creepers are actually spawning in it. I feel like that's always one of the scariest things about building a creeper farm is you don't have windows for it, so you don't know if creepers are actually spawning inside of it. And two, I don't know what 2 is going to be. So regardless, we're going to try to get some amethyst so that then we can be able to make some tinted glass. And I wanted to fly over to the 100 by 100 trial chamber area because I just know this is just where some big caves are. And yeah, that's kind of what I need.
10 seconds later.
All right, 10 seconds into this cave, I already know I don't want to be here. So I got another idea. A lot of the time you can just see amethyst sticking up out of the ocean, and that's what I'm hoping to be able to see actually, because I feel like normally I always see them, or at least when they were first introduced, they were always, hey look, thou now brown cow, did someone leave you in the ocean? Who could that have been? Is it a floppy fish named PaulGG? Minecraft is happening right now. Anyways, aha, we got 2 amethysts. This one is yeah, I mean, it looks like it's been ransacked already. Wonder who could have done that. You know, this one just might have been ransacked also. Let's check. I mean, we got some leftovers. Already up to half a stack though of amethyst shards, so this really should not take too long, especially since it seems like they're spawning in 2s. Or is this just a really oblong? No, that's definitely 2 of them. Are they twinning? They stuck together. What? Wait, that's not twins. What? Wait, one's empty. Okay, it is just one giant one. I should have plenty of amethyst. So now all I need to do is essentially make a bunch of tinted glass. How do you do this? It's been a while. Aha! Okay, yeah, we're gonna need some more. That's unfortunate. Dang. And as for the other block, since we got plenty of tinted glass, I hope, we'll see. However, we'll probably just go with the tried and true stone brick because, okay, well, we don't have as much as I thought we were gonna have, but I do have plenty of stone that I could smelt down. Honestly, I'm just getting a little lazy. I'm not gonna lie. Too much hunting, too much gathering. Now we get to use our new super smelters, which a lot of people are commenting on our last video when we first built up this entire thing. And as we found out, obviously you need solid lava, not flowing lava. to be able to then fill up all the cauldrons. But clearly it worked. And we have plenty of lava, hopefully, to power up all of our furnace. I just need a lot more iron, which unfortunately I also need a lot of iron for hoppers as well. But I did manage to get plenty of iron while looking for some amethyst. We're just going to load this bad boy up. We're going to load up this one. And then essentially we flip this one lever. It goes back and forth, turning them all on. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Now I can take all the empty buckets because the buckets, oh, this one has coal in it still. Awkward. I guess I could just take some of these buckets out then. Dang, look how fast that's smelting. Either way, now I could be able to put cobblestone in the regular super smelter along with all the lava buckets since the other one had coal in it. And there we go. Oh, wait a second. Why is it not a hey, there we go moment? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. What? Nani? Why wasn't it going before? It's like skipping. Okay, whatever. First things first, when building this up, I want to try to be as centered-ish as possible. Then I need to start off by creating the storage for it. Oh, man. Oh, man. So I figured we'll just do a hopper like that. And then what I wanted to do was... Actually, you know what? I already did this wrong. Wanted to have one chest right there, one chest right there. Hopper going into it like that. Honestly, a double chest should be fine for this farm. I mean, it is a lot of TNT, but still. We go up one block, place down our... Oh, he needs to face the other way, like that. And I want to have two hoppers going into him. Oh yeah, I like the way this is looking already. Then basically make a roof around him, and this will be for the redstone clock. But also this will be for the chest that'll be going into this one, which will be sand, which I plan on essentially just doing like double chests like this. Not liking the way this is looking though, because then we're going to go up like a couple blocks right here. And then this will all just basically be fed in from the creeper farm. But this is looking a little funkier than I was imagining. I guess that doesn't look too bad. We'll play with it later if we need to. It just needs to hold a lot of sand. That is the most important thing. Now onto the actual creeper farm itself. Let's go up one block, basically make a 3x3, but all of them are going to be feeding into this one. Bam. Oh.
You didn't see anything.
Bam, blam, boom. Up. We go up like 2 blocks, basically build a little ring all the way around it. Now, for the sake of this, I'm going to bring it down like 1 block. It should look a little something like that because now it's a little bit more centered. Technically, I could save 2 hoppers here by just having this one go directly into it. I kind of like the aesthetic of having it like clamped by 2 cloppers. Clamped by the hoppers. And I also add a little bit of spruce slabs right here so that then if I want to use my looting sword to get a couple extra gunpowder, I can just stand right here, smack them. But we will have a campfire system all set up. But next, what I need to do is essentially line this up with some stairs and build out 2 blocks on each side, fill it all in. And also connect these corners. Well, actually everything but the corner. Next up, now we got to add some gates right here, since this is going to act kind of as like the water chamber essentially, so that then when the creepers fall into the water, they will then get pushed into the gates and then fall down into some soul. Oh no, I'm a creeper. Oh no. I just realized that's kind of a problem. I can't get out of here. It's kind of scary. And essentially we just got to build up all the way around, but this don't look right. We got to build up on the outside all the way around. That's what it is. But then obviously it'll give plenty of room for the creepers on the inside to be able to fall down into it. And that's basically all you need to do for the actual water chamber, other than adding the water itself, which is obviously really simple because you just add it onto these blocks that you got standing up on each corner, and essentially it'll just push them right into the hole. Now with the water pit all filled in, all we need to do is essentially build up a little platform on each side of this thing. Then we need to wall it all in with our walls, which, like I said, we're going to be using glass for the walls, so that then we can be able to actually see on the inside and ensure that the creepers are 100% spawning and they're spawning correctly. So we'll be using the tinted glass. And next we need to build out a platform right in the dead center of this thing. Nothing too fancy, literally just a platform. All right, done deal. And then basically just place some fences all the way around the center block that we will be leaving here. And we can destroy this block, and that block, and then actually just leave the one center block. And we'll leave this block here too. So we're going to be placing buttons to prevent any spawning on it. But then we can be able to destroy these and then basically place trap doors on them. And that this will be the main spot that creepers will naturally gravitate to and want to jump down into the pool and take a swim. And then also just place down some carpets every other block so that then it'll prevent spiders from spawning. Placing them down in basically a 4x4 area, like spiders need a full 4x4 because they got them thickums, whereas creepers just need one block. So creepers can basically spawn on any other block. Okay, Mr. Crafting Table, you have to move. Thank you. Then now all we need is a tiny bit of snow blocks. Good thing we're surrounded by some giant mountains. And also grab some pumpkins so that then we can be able to make a snowman. God damn it, I dropped my shears. There we go. And we're basically using the snowman to lure the creepers into the water. It's a foolproof strategy because snowmen beef with creepers. It's been a known thing for years. Their history dates way back to Minecraft 1. I don't know. I don't know why they hate them, actually. This is my favorite form of a creeper farm because it's so easy to set up. The ones that require cats, way too much work. Speaking of creeper farms, I have one rocket left and we need to go to our old one because our old one still has a lot of gunpowder in it. The only problem is that yeah, it takes like 6 rockets to get there, so we're just gonna really coast. Ah, there's that big ugly creeper. Grab up pretty much all the gunpowder that's in this thing. I still need to create also a dedicated sugarcane farm because the only one that I have in this world is actually a really tiny one. I mean, it gets the job done. It works, although it's small, but it's mighty. It's not always about the size. Hey, yo! Right, guys?
Eventually.
Enough about rockets. Now all we need to do is essentially place the roof on this bad boy to close off this level. And obviously we're able to add on more levels, and however many levels we want to make depends how much gunpowder we really want, but also how big we want this thing to be. I think maybe we got enough room for another level or 2 for how I want to design this thing. And to finish off this level, now comes the expensive part, which is placing down a bunch of trapdoors on the inside, because unfortunately, as it said, zombies and skellies could spawn, but creepers are short boys and creepers could fit under this. Couldn't be me, bro. I'm a full 2-block man. Yeah, this requires a lot of trapdoors, a lot of patience, and a lot of pain. And with that, that pretty much completes the entirety of the first level of this thing, which now all we need to do is essentially build up another one. There we go. Now we got another layer popped on top of that. And I also added a little block all the way up here that I realized is going to be Mission Impossible. I'm so sick. So that if I need this thing to like go in turbo mode and like start spawning them a little bit faster than me just hanging out around the base, obviously this is like prime location that I can be able to get them to start spawning and everything. But the creeper farm aspect of it is essentially done.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I need to add the campfires. Let me go do that. And then all I need to do is just basically place these down all over the place in here. There we go. We see some creepers getting hit by the old snowmen. Then they drop down right into here. Technically, if I wanted to, I can also hit them with my sword, which then obviously has looting on it as well, which then can obviously give us a little bit more gunpowder faster. However, the creeper farm portion of this is 100% complete. I also had a little chest right here to kind of like bottleneck the process. So then all the gunpowder will go into here, then the chest, and then into our auto crafter guy, because this will be an issue. Yeah. Now, technically, all we got left to do is the sand portion of this thing and making sure that we fill up this chest. So naturally, you can't make just a sand farm literally anywhere. There's no such thing as a sand farm. However, there's sand dupers, which I've avoided making a sand duper for a very, very long time in this world. And in fact, let me show you. This is one of the deserts that I've been basically just farming sand from for a while now. However, this one started running a little dry, so I started demolishing a different one, but basically using TNT to then mine more sand to then make more TNT. And it's getting old. It's getting real old. And so I think it's finally time I cave in and we just build a sand duper, which to build one of these bad boys, you're going to need an end portal because it's the only way to technically duplicate the sand. Technically, I think it works with red sand, gravel, and regular sand, those 3 blocks. Actually, it's perfect timing because yeah, my wangs are dying. And I realized I have like everything I'm going to need for this except for a mushroom. I literally need 1 mushroom to get rid of the frame. Whatever, I'm gonna go heal my elytra and cry.
Thousands of tears later.
All right, back with our mushroom. And now first things first, we need to clean out this room and basically make room for the giant mushroom. Also just make it a little bit easier to get in and out of this thing. Oh, great. Oh, great. Should be enough room. I hope. We'll find out. All I need to do is place down the mushroom in a hole like this. Bone meal the mushroom. Perfect. When we break out, it should have gotten rid of the frame. Nice. Get rid of the mushroom. Realizing that I'm still going to need a whole lot more room in this direction. First things first, need to place down a block right there and then a piston on top and then redstone 2 blocks out, 3 blocks out, break 3 blocks from underneath, place some more redstone, actually a repeater right here on 3 ticks, then place down some building blocks on top and some redstone right there, another repeater right here, then another building block right there, redstone torch on that, place another redstone torch up there, place a piston on the backside right there.
Yes, science.
And a building block on top of that. Here, let's clear out some more room. These things are chunky. And then another building block right there. Bit of redstone on top with a repeater on 1 tick right here. And another building block right there with redstone on top. And then 1 block right there. Then we can place a lever right here. That'll completely turn the system off. Then we need to do 3 pistons on top right here. And then also place 3 slime blocks right there and 3 slime blocks right here on these 2 pistons. And then also some leaves right here, which by the way, leaves don't interrupt redstone signal. Who would have? I didn't know. And then lastly, all you have to do is place down sand on these slime blocks. And if you're like me and you're an idiot, you forgot sand. So hold on. And then all we should have to do is just place the sand up there now and flip it on. And then technically it starts pushing and pulling it, but it disappears for a split second right there. That's because it's going through the portal. So you can turn it off.
I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Okay. So one thing we do need to do is we need to turn it off, but then go through it. And then we need to figure out where it's spitting out because it's flying through and then it's going into the void. And that's a problem. So what we'll do is we'll place down some leaves like so. And by doing that, when the sand comes flying out, it'll get stuck on the leaves. And then we know exactly which direction it's flying. And then we build our collection system in that direction of the platform. Let's flip it back on. Start making a bunch of sand. Flip it off, up on in, and it's going in this direction. Okay, so now we know we need to put our hoppers and our chests over here, which at some point in my life, I lost my iron bucket and I got no water. Wait, actually, hold on. The purse usually has everything. Ah, it has empty buckets. That day.
12 seconds later.
Oh, never mind. I found it. Also, I need to grab these hoppers and chests. And I'll basically have a hopper going in that direction. And then this is where it's going to get a little bit tricky because we got to water. I don't want that. Let's replace that with a solid block. Place down the water, whisk my life, placing down a couple chests. And let's also create a nice little platform, which luckily we do have this to work from. And so then obviously we can just fly down here and then loot up the chest. Now all that's left to do is test it out, make sure it's 100% functional. Technically, you could do this on all sides of the portal. However, I think 1 should be enough. We'll see. Doesn't take very much AFK time. And also I come here very often to use the Enderman farm anyways to heal my elytra and tools. So let's flip it on. I don't know if you could keep this going while going in. I don't know if I want to risk that. So I'll just hang out here for a minute.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, and this thing's been running for a minute. Oh, and I broke it again. Technically, I don't think it really matters. Regardless, as long as there's sand right here, that's all that really matters.
Oh my God.
Oh, you know, it created sand. That it did. and none of it ended up in the chest. Okay, we need to fix this. So I need to actually surround this with some leaves, or rather any block, and then place down either carpet. Trapdoor should work right here. And essentially when the block gets thrown, it can't place down right here, and it lands on top of the trapdoor, and it turns into an item rather than a block, and then it'll go down into the system. Regardless, it clearly works really well because a very short amount of time, like literally 30 seconds, we got already over 2 stacks of sand, and that's only with one of these things running. If I wanted to make also, you could do like a chunk loader, and chunk loaders will make it so that it'll just go indefinitely forever. If I'm real strapped for sand, then obviously, yeah, we could set up one of them bad boys, or obviously expand this. This isn't too much work to make at all. I just think it's really ugly, and I don't want to have a bunch of these things. Not that this place looks very good anyways. I mean, yeah, it's an portal room. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll make a chunk loader so I never have to come back here again. Hey, did you guys know that I'm partnered up with G Fuel, by the way? Well, I got the downtime to talk about it. G Fuel, amazing company, make delicious, scrumptious energy drinks. However, they also have a hydration formula. If you guys don't want any caffeine at all, you guys can get non-caffeinated hydration formula. But for the caffeine lovers out there, there's also a BOGO deal going on right now. You can get a buy one, get one free tub of G Fuel, and you might as well toss yourself in a PaulGG shaker since they're almost sold out. Okay, in the time that it took to do that G Fuel plug, how much sand did we make? Okay, no sand. This is looking good so far. Go on down here. 3.5 stacks. I like it. And now I'm going to actually just let this thing run for a little bit, load up on tons of sand so that then we can add it to our TNT factory, and I don't have to add sand to it for a very long time.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
And it's been a bit of time. We got a bunch of sand now to take back home. Now let's just load up all the sand into the TNT crafting machine. And also I need to set this up properly to where it's actually going to craft. What's the TNT recipe? Why am I drawing a blank on this? Okay, yeah. Gunpowder, sand, gunpowder, gunpowder, sand, gunpowder, and then it's sand, gunpowder, sand, gunpowder. There we go. There we go. Now it's all set up for the TNT, except I just realized a major flaw in this entire construction is that funny enough, guys, funny enough, forgot this thing needs redstone.
You stupid.
However, not too hard of a fix here. Okay, go ahead and set up that hopper to go straight into there. So that means obviously one less hopper needed right here. And we're going to take some redstone and some repeaters here. Max out the tick on both of them. Honestly, we could just slow it down even more by adding a few repeaters with a few ticks. Just hook up that redstone like so, and then just flip it on. And then now the signal's doing a full loop. This thing,
You gotta be kidding me.
it's not crafting because somehow the recipe got messed up. Oh, it crafted one. Just one. Here, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn this thing off for now. Break the signal. We're gonna AFK up here for a bit to make sure that we get plenty of gunpowder in there and get it going. I need to fix that.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been AFK for a little bit now. Let's see how much TNT we got ready that can be crafted. And all of it should be pretty much in here. Oh yeah, no, we literally, it'll already make a stack. And then we got a little bit extra in here. So I wasn't even AFK for that long, even with just 2 levels on this bad boy. Could make it a little bit bigger, but I have a vision of how I want to decorate this thing because let's be honest, it ain't the prettiest. It's kind of fugly, and naturally I'm not gonna let it just look like this while it's sitting right next to my magnificent base. However, I do want to keep the theme to the base, and so what I want to do is I want to basically make it look like it's a giant TNT. And so look, it grabs it immediately. I wanted it to like at least like hit the hopper at first, but yeah, it just looks like it looks like it's just coughing. Regardless though, this is my inspo right here, a block of TNT, and I'll just let these all auto craft basically in the meantime. Fortunately, I do have a ton of red. I'm not going to do these like little 2 tones. I'll basically do the light red, maybe the medium red, and the dark red, because I have a lot of red concrete. I'm not sure what this red would be, but this red is obviously going to be red terracotta, and that I do need a little bit of. And so let's head on over to terracotta land so that we can get a bunch of red terracotta. And now finally we can begin constructing our giant, beautiful TNT. And finally, our giant TNT is completed. So now it's going to be matching the theme of our base. And honestly, something about building just a giant version of something in Minecraft, it's so stupid and it tickles my brain just right. However, do I hear a zombie in here? God dang it. Forgot to torch it up in here. Hey, yo. Chill with all that. I kind of like being in here too. It looks really cool. Regardless, obviously our front door, it's something. I wish there was a red door in Minecraft. However, I ended up opting to go with the wool, the red wool and the red concrete. I know we spent all that time gathering red terracotta. It's just, it looked like Dookie. Let me show you, for example. I left the backside just so I could show you this. I just, it don't look good. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. I don't know. The red, like the vibrancy of the red looks way better with the red wool, which I actually need to swap all this out now. So, give me a second. Besides, I had to put my army of now red sheep to good work, Good oh, no. Move. There we go. I also changed the ones in the auto farms as well to red just to make it a little bit easier. Oh, that looks amazing. I forgot to show you guys the top also. I made sure I added like the little line that, lights up and goes all creeperish. And then there's like the lines that are connecting each one of the TNTs as well. Kind of looking like a dookie swirl. However, it still looks amazing, and I'm still happy with the way that this farm turned out. So now we got infinite sand, and we also got a creeper farm that'll just be running as we're at the base because it's close enough to the base. I just can't be like next to it. I either have to be really far above it or like far enough away from it. And it'll just continue chugging along, and we'll continue to have TNT. And honestly, this was just a really fun project to make something really dumb and really OP to add on to our really big, dumb, OP house. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army, and I will see you guys in the next one.